Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everybody?
My man.
Oh man. Oh, I'm wearing a green shirt. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna be partially invisible today, at least on Twitch, or actually, yeah, and everything. It looks like I'm actually kind of invisible. That's too funny. Oh man, I've been running around like crazy today. I went to the gym this morning, and then I tutored from like 1 to 3, and then I went to Costco. No. Mistake trying to do during the holidays. Yeah, because I'm out of food. I have like no fucking food left. And I have to go to Thanksgiving thing, so I need to bring things. So I went to Costco. That took longer than expected, which is why I had to move the stream back an hour. But we're still here. One last math stream before the Thanksgiving break. I want to say I think I am still planning to stream on Sunday though, so it's not the last stream of the week. Technically, I think Sunday's like the last day of the week for me. I think I have it in the schedule. Let's see, I probably do. Right. Yeah. It's the holidays. People go eat, be with your loved ones, have fun. But yes, okay, we are gonna do a stream on Sunday the 30th. And then I need to modify this because this is going to be the 24-hour stream on Tuesday. Lots to get ready for. I need to talk to Penn and Zach and all those fun people. Okay, cool. Here, let me start this. Actually, let me make sure. This always like fucks up. Yeah, see? God damn it. Discord. There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. It picks the wrong window all the time. I have to like, if I don't manually like select it, there you go. Okay, now it's fixed. Now it's fixed. There we go. Okay, cool. Announcements. We have a fun gaming stream tomorrow. So I'm gonna do nothing but play video games with you guys tomorrow because it's the day before Thanksgiving. No one should be doing homework. You don't have a test on Thanksgiving. So we're going to do some Roblox. I think we're doing Five Nights at Freddy for the first half. And then I'm going to do some Fortnite with you guys. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll play Rocket League or something. That'd be kind of fun. People really like Rocket League. So yeah, come on by, Vavo. I will not be streaming it on this channel. It'll be streaming on our sister station, which is Actual Gaming. So, and I'll make an announcement in the Discord. As long as you're in the Discord, you'll see it. But yeah, I will stream it on this channel. It's called Actual Gaming.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, this was almost a week, last week, couple days. Yeah, we did Squid Games with some students. I have advertisements, but yeah, trust me, we played Squid Games. And I've played some Red Sec with Justin lately. But yeah, Wednesday will be a fun little gaming stream. And then no stream on Thursday. That's Thanksgiving. Go have fun. And then I don't think anyone else is actually streaming until Sunday. Yeah, Zach's not streaming. Oh, Zach is doing a stream. No. Sorry, this is no one's streaming on Saturday. No one's streaming on Friday. So Sunday we'll get back into it because I know some of your teachers were mean, and they put like exams on the Monday after Thanksgiving. It's so bad. So we will be here to help you on Sunday, at least. Okay. Again, any other questions you have, feel free, DM me in the Discord, or if you have homework questions. You guys are doing a great job using the homework help forum, and I appreciate all the other awesome friends I have who are donating their time to go help solve those problems. Y'all are great. There's this one dude. It's 115 messages of just OChem. Yeah, so if you want to learn about OChem, Joseph and Kato are like tag teaming this. Although one of the kids said, "Hey, can you check my homework?" I was like, "Wait, what?" That's like a 43 question assignment. And I was like, yeah, don't ask people to check 43 questions. That's a lot. He was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, and I was like, damn. I understand. Especially with this upcoming generation of, you're safe behind the keyboard. It's very easy to get into the habit of, what's the harm in asking? Worst they can say is no, right? So like, yeah, maybe someone would say yes. Here, I'll help check all 43 questions of your OChem homework.
No.
But don't do that. And to all my other friends who help out, don't ever feel like you're obligated. Like if some kid says, hey, can you check my homework? And it's a huge assignment, no. More so like these streams and everything in this community is used to help you learn. So if you want to ask like, hey, I'm confused about number 7. I think it's this. Do you think it's this? That's a great time for someone to respond and give feedback and help. But if it's, hey, can you check my homework? Like, no. That's something your parents should be doing. Your parents should be checking your homework. But I guess once it's OChem, like your parents probably don't know OChem. So at that point, check your homework could mean running it through ChatGPT, or it could be hiring a tutor, literally. Yeah, if you want to hire someone to just make sure all your homework is right, that's a valid way to do that. Okay, that being said, we have a lot of questions from yesterday that sorry, I wasn't able to get to, so let's get working on them and help you guys out. All right, welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education, stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Let's get YouTube going. Let's get TikTok going. We're rocking and rolling. And then, let's see. Let me make sure TikTok and WebSocket's ready. What do we got? Let's see. Any of these ones that didn't get solved? Ooh, someone did an explicit one. Oh, thank you, Narosky. That's great. Contradictions. This was poisoned. Asking something about a wave equation. I might try that. We did Riley's with the... Yeah, I feel like we did do a lot of these. Some of them were like, yeah. Wow, very cool, Narosky, actually. So I'm just going through like some of the questions that, for instance, this Millie's question here, I didn't get to it yesterday because I answered one of Millie's earlier, and then they submitted another one that we ran out of time to go solve. But this was a pretty cool question. And then look at this, Narosky this morning. Dubs, Norowski. Just went through and wrote up this like beautiful solution for it. That's super cool. Nice, good job, Norowski. What's up, TikTok? Let me get my YouTube chat working real quick. Yep, there's YouTube. Can you do the last question on GCSE Maths Paper 1 2022 Higher at Excel? Do you have it? It would be easier if you just dump me the screenshot for it. I can try to go find it. What is it? GCSE Maths Paper 1 2022. Wait, I can't even type right now. Sorry. GCSE Maths Paper 1 2022 Higher Edexcel. What is Edexcel, by the way? All right, here we go. Okay. And you said it's Maths Paper 1 2022. Oh, it's one of your exam boards. Oh, that's cool, JC. So is that this one? And then, wait, I don't want an ad. Can I just fucking see this, please? Thank you. There are many different exam boards that do valid GCSEs. That was cool. Nice. We already got questions coming into the queue. Love that. That foundation scroll. Well, I'm like, this PDF doesn't have anything, apparently. It's just a blank PDF. Excuse me? Ugh, that's annoying. Wait. Oh, this is foundations. Oh, I see. You said GCSE Maths. So is that the higher GCSE? And then, I don't know. If I click on this, does anything happen? Maybe this is it? This kind of looks like it. You tell me, DU21, is this the correct thing? It says yes, that's it. Okay, cool. And you said the last question? Let's scroll down. Oh, we've done this one. I've done this one so many times. To be honest, though, I should be fucking good at this one by now, right? Shouldn't I be able to like do this in like 2 seconds? I swear this question gets asked like every week. Someone asks me this question. Right? Come on, chat. Y'all know I've solved this one so many times. Do it using bro. Yeah, doing this question caused such controversy in my Discord that people just kept posting like 4 different ways to solve it. It's actually quite simple. From what I remember. Right? Because here's what you can do. You build like a triangle. I remember you build triangles with this shit, right? You know, they all have radiuses of 4, right? So that means this is also going to be 4. And this is 4. Right? Yeah, I remember A-level student couldn't do it. Right. So, I think what we do here is we find like whatever like this area is, and then we subtract the triangle to get this, and then I figure out what this area is, and I subtract like 2 of those things, right? This was my GCSE P1 question, absolute horror. Oh no. Right. And okay, we already know the angle, right? Because if this is 4, this is 4, and this is 4, this is an equilateral triangle, right? So that means this is 60 degrees, right? And 60 degrees is 1/6 of a circle. I'm going to just do everything in terms of R, right? So, this whole area here, right? Like that. This is equal to 1/6 pi r squared. By virtue of that being 60 degrees, right? And then, so if I want to get this little part, what is it, like right here? I just have to do that 1/6 minus the triangle. Which, yeah, kind of annoying. Now that I'm doing it R, it's kind of annoying. Because this is like R over 2. So here. So the area of the triangle. There's an equation for this too, right? Just for an equilateral triangle. There's a nice little equation for it. But this is equal to 1/2 R over 2, because that's the base, right? And then the height is equal to R sine 60, right? That's what this here. I can put that in here for you guys. R sine 60. Oh no, where's my blue color? Where's blue? R sine 60 degrees. What's up, Riley? And the sine of 60 is square root of 3 over 2, right? Yeah, okay. So then the pink region, right? The pink region, this little bit right here, that's equal to 1/6 pi r squared minus sine of 60 square root of 3 over 2. How's your day, Exis? My day's good. I survived Costco.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Which during Thanksgiving week is just nuts. I got a parking spot actually pretty soon. It's fucking dope.
That's dope.
Anyways, okay, so this is 1/4 times this. So is that 1/8? R squared square root of 3. Do you think anybody is able to learn university levels math if they're persistent enough? Yeah, I believe so. Unless you're like actually, you know, lacking, I don't know, certain chemical balances in your brain or like neural pathways. I mean, some people get lobotomies and like they literally just can't think certain things. But no, I think in general, I think everyone can learn, you know, with enough time. And again, as you said, persistence. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so that's the area of the pink. Area of the triangle should be 1/2 R. Is it R? Oh, you are so right. I don't know why the fuck I wrote R over 2. Thank you, Nagu. Yeah, no, I screwed that up. I knew this was a quarter. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah. When I was drawing my height here, the altitude for this is R over 2, but the base of the triangle is R. Correct. Thank you. What level of math did you learn in college? I learned up to complex analysis. Okay, sick. Okay, so now we got it. And that means that this shaded area here is going to be this, which is also a 1/6, right? Because here, you can just like kind of look at the lines here. So if this we know is 60 degrees and this is also 60 degrees, this must also be 60 degrees, okay? So this whole thing is also a 1/6 of the triangle. So we're going to say like final answer. Answer is equal to it's equal to that like 60 degree segment, and then it's -2 of the pinks, right? I think it's pretty accurate. Okay, so the 60th was 1/6 pi r squared, and then this is -2 times 1/6 pi r squared. Oh, wait, what happened to my TikTok machine? Excuse me? TikTok just crashed? Whoa, I've never had that happen before. Excuse me? Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to reboot that. It's gonna kill the whole system. Love my X-ray shirt. Yeah, it's because I'm wearing a green shirt right now, so you can't see me. I'm in. Well, this one actually doesn't look so crazy, but yeah, the other one is I'm like totally invisible. Okay, -216 pi r squared minus r squared square root of 3 over 4, right? So, you can pull the r squared out. R squared, and then that's 1/6 pi. Many dynamics is a fundamental part of physics, but I didn't know that. Sorry. I can't see my screen right here. This should be working. One sec. No signal. I think we're still live though. I think we're still live on TikTok. One sec. Let me check this real quick. My TikTok streaming PC decided to just like not display anything anymore. But I'm pretty sure we're still live, which is hilarious. Oh no, it says we're not live anymore. Ah, okay. Ugh. All right, I'll deal with that later. Okay. So, 1/6, and then this is minus. What is that? That's 1/3 pi plus square root of 3 over 2. I think. Mm-hmm. Which is, let's check. That should be a positive number, we hope, right? Let's make sure it's positive. So 1/6. So 1/6 minus a third is negative 1/6. Okay. But then plus square root of 3 over 2. That's going to be better. Cool. Okay. And then times r squared. R was equal to 4. Answer should have been 5.48. Does that seem right to people? 5.48? One sec. I'm gonna reboot this. It's gonna fuck up my stream. I have to restart my other streaming PC, which may like mess up the display here. So if it does, just hold for like 5 minutes. It'll fix. And then I want to multiply that by 2. Yes, Riley. Totally correct. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. 2 times that. Yeah, thank you. I actually did forgot that. Yes, because I only did the top part here. So that's 10.96. Squared. Okay. All right, let's see. Restarting YouTube. Restarting TikTok machine. Hasn't fucked up too much. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. Okay, we're still good. It didn't totally break my system. Love that. Okay, cool. Nice. I think that's good. Nice job. Cool question. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't mess up. Yeah. Cool. Wow, we have quite a queue of questions already coming up. This is awesome. You guys are great. Give me like, all right, whatever. Well, let's mark that one in. You know, it's so beautiful doing this question, because when I did this, I think last week, oh my god, it took me like an hour, and it was such struggle because we were trying to do it with like a coordinate system and everything, and it was a big struggle. But then in my Discord, a bunch of people posted this like version of the solution, and it's so much easier. It makes so much more sense. So this I think was NU12. I think this was office hours posted. Who suggests using a coordinate system? Yeah, who was that, Jeff? Who was that? Who suggested the coordinate system? Who suggested the coordinate system with the absolutely abhorrent integrals, dude? Who could that be? Okay. TikTok should be back up. I don't know why it went down. I've never had my TikTok PC go down. Must be Mercury's in like Gatorade or something. Alright. Let's go check out what else is on the queue. I like that. Let's verify using coordinates. No. Let's not. I don't want to. Dude, it was horrendous, those integrals. Alright, Jeff, what do you got? Nice. I like this. Cool. This is a domain switch. Oh. Okay. Like this is called like changing, what is it called? Changing variables? Changing the bounds? Or like a new parameterization, I think, or something, right? Okay, 3y minus 2x. The domain was given x plus 2y goes from 0 to 7. Y minus 3x goes from minus 7 to 7. Best advice for succeeding math and STEM courses for a degree? Make friends. I got through a lot of my STEM coursework getting my PhD because I had a really great like friend group. So I would say finding other people who are also driven and smart and want to like do well, and make friends with those people, because you'll help each other out. And believe me, there's some like really rough times during my PhD that I don't think I would have finished if I hadn't had like certain people around me to, you know, kind of help me. So yeah, that's my best advice. Go make some friends. Okay, let's make this transformation. I'm gonna transform this in, and then I think we'll be able to see something cool. I don't know. Like, let's plug in u minus 2v for x, and then let's plug in 3u plus v for y and see what we get. So that 0 is less than or equal to u minus 2v plus 2y, so that's 2 times 3u plus 2v. Yeah? That's kind of cool. So these cancel. Beautiful. And this was 7, right? And so then I get u plus 6u, which that's 7u. So 0 is less than or equal to 7u, less than or equal to 7. So 0 less than or equal to u less than or equal to 1. That's our new bounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm doing this right. If we do it for this one, okay, that y is 3u plus v minus 3x, so that's 3u plus 6v, again from 7, negative 7. This cancels. And then you get v plus 6v, which is 7v, so negative 7 less than or equal to 7v, less than or equal to 7. So now negative 1 less than or equal to v, less than or equal to 1. Oh, beautiful. That's such a nice transformation. Love that. Okay, so then I just got to compute this integral, right? So, oh, I see what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to change dx and dy though, right? I have a quiz on this tomorrow. Why'd this come up? Because TikTok literally listens to everything I say. I noticed this because, what was it? I think it was like a week and a half ago. I was talking about like contingency plans in my Discord, like why I have certain like backup admins and stuff. And I was referencing, you know, that life doesn't work out great all the time and like sometimes things happen. And TikTok gave me a notification like 5 minutes later saying your stream has been temporarily blocked from the FYP feed for mentioning like harmful topics. And I was like, yo, what? And so now I realize it, like TikTok is actively monitoring and transcribing everything I say on this live stream. So if I start talking about, for instance, integrals, transformations, stuff like this, TikTok knows, and it goes and finds people who are also doing this, because TikTok knows what you're doing in your class. They're really good at that. Also, like anything that you do in class, math or science, is pretty predictable. Like things follow like cycles. So, yeah, that's why you're here. The algorithm knows. But also, yeah, SK is totally correct. You can post whatever on the website if you need help. Yeah, we have a website there, actualofficehours.com. I'm just going through questions that people ask. It's free tutoring. So hang around, have fun. There's cookies in the back or something, I don't know. Okay. All right, so let's do this. So 3y. So if we change this integral with this, what terms in it? I guarantee you didn't actually read the terms when you signed up for TikTok. They do some pretty crazy stuff with the information that they have on your phone. Which, again, I'm not going to fight it because TikTok has way more money than I do. So I'd rather leverage it to help you guys out with your classes. Because, I mean, this is useful information, right? This is useful spying. if they're spying on you to figure out, you know, what you're doing in your classes and who can help you, that kind of works out, you know? They're spying anyways, so might as well make it useful. Okay, so 9u minus 2u is 7u. 3v plus 4v is 7v. Cool. And then this is Calc 2. I do believe this is Calc 2. And then dx dy. Okay, so we got to change some stuff here. So I believe if x is equal to this, then dx is equal to, that's going to be equal to du minus 2dv, right? And then dy. Oh, I don't know if I like this. dy is equal to like 3du plus dv. Yes, sir. Back online. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the live went down for a second. I rebooted it. I'm comp sci and I hate math. Got my first job as a DevOps, and holy discrete math got me. Yeah. That's good. Do you know anything about eddy current calculations? I could probably figure it out. I have a PhD in physics, so I mean, and I do love E&M, so those are kind of related things, right? Okay. This is the part now I'm confused with, because I've gotten the bounds. The bounds are great, right? We've gotten our new integral. My question is now is like my dx and my dy. Or am I allowed to just switch that to du dv? That's the question. Am I allowed to do that? Sometimes when in doubt, I just ChatGPT, see what they say. Yeah. ChatGPT is great for like, I'm like, I have a question and I don't know. So let's see what they think. Any tips on functional analysis? I haven't really done much functional analysis, but I do have some other really, really smart people in our community that also live stream. Some of them have PhDs in math. Some of them have taught, like, you know, as math professors. They can probably help you out. I feel like you can too. Yeah, let's see. Oh, fuck. What are they doing with the Jacobian matrix? Excuse me, what? No. Oh, interesting. So I didn't know this. Oh, okay. So look at this, Riley. So dx dy turns into 7 du dv. Yeah, ChatGPT is pretty goated. Yeah, so we got this, right? So we did this, we got this, we got this, we got this. We got this, we got this. Yes, this 7 I didn't know about. Okay. That's cool. The transformation matrix. Uh-huh. That's actually kind of cool. So I didn't know about this. Yeah, ChatGPT is very goated for certain things. If you're using it to like help you learn along the way, awesome. If you're using it to do your homework, don't do that. Don't do it. You're not gonna learn, you know. So, for instance, we were questioning here. I'm like, wait a minute, how do I get DUDV? So it turns out, whenever you're doing a transformation, I wanted to do this, right? This is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to just get like, oh, dx is equal to this and dy is equal to this. But this would be messy. This is a lot of messy cross terms. L's in the chat for homework cheaters. Yeah, bro. I don't know. If you're cheating on your homework, you're just cheating yourself. I mean, you're going to get screwed eventually. Unless it's like a history class that you never have to touch again, then yeah, sure, whatever. You can cheat in that. That's fine. But anything like math, you really like don't want to cheat on because math builds on itself and it's like constantly requiring more math. Okay, so this is a matrix. So this is actually kind of cool how a matrix works, right? So this is this times this plus this times this. This tells you x is equal to 1u minus 2v, right? And that came from here, right? X is equal to u minus 2v. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
What's up, fam? And then this is our expression for y. So then if you want to go from dx dy to du dv, I see. You have to do the determinant of this thing. Now, wait a minute, fem. Isn't this similar to the Hessian? 45 stream streak, by the way, fem. That's crazy. Yeah, isn't this close to like the Hessian thing? Is it called the Hessian? Or am I thinking something else? Yeah, isn't this the Hessian? Well, the Hessian's when you have like multiple derivatives, I guess. So maybe it's not the Hessian. I think maybe it is the Jacobian. Yes, we usually do it in 3 dimensions. Okay. Right, because I'm trying to think when I never understood Hessians and Jacobians. Yeah, they're kind of, yeah. Zach, if you're listening, do you want to make that your next like course you go over, like Hessians and Jacobians? Because I remember all the time when we're doing integrals and stuff, right? Don't we do like r theta cross like r phi or something? Or yeah, right? Don't we do something like this? And that kind of looks like this, right? That is like I mean, it's a 2D cross product, right? Wait, can you have a cross product in 2D? Wow, I don't really know. Hey, how do I pass discrete math? Yeah. Study. 2 practice questions. Is referential changement in mechanics hard? Oh, it's like changing your reference? Oh, it can be, I guess. Okay. Because what I see here is, right, so like, for instance, like dx du, and then I think it's like dx dv, and then it's like dy du, dy dv, right? And that's what we're getting here. Usually when we do this in like a 3D parameterization, right? Don't we do, man, what is it? Yeah. You got cooked at Math Olympics, Algebra. What's up, Jorgen? Can't just pretend. It doesn't really make any difference. It's kind of like it in 3D. I'm just trying to think of the times that I do this. Yeah, no, wait. Because we do like dx du. It's like oh man, what is it? It's like dx1 du, dx2 du, and then it's like, it's similar, right? Isn't it very similar? I feel it's like dx1 du, dx2 du, and then it's like dx3 du, and then it's like dy1 du, or dv. I need to remember. Double sound. Are you hearing me? Oh, Jarkeez, are you hearing me double in TikTok? Really? I don't think so. Like the two things you multiply are spanning two coordinates only. Yeah. Real Wall says, I'm nowhere near this level of math, but I have a question on how far I need to simplify differential equations until I stop. My algebra is a little rusty since I stopped for school so long. If you post an example of your question, I'll go through it. I don't know what you mean by like simplify. Usually you're trying to get like a solution is what you're trying to get. But okay, let's assume I was trying to like see the connection between the Jacobian and every time I have to do this like coordinate transform parameterization for like 3D vectors. But we'll just keep it for this here. So that this is 7 du dv, right? And then u goes from 0 to 1. Yeah, you can upload 2. U is 0 to 1 and v is negative 1 to 1. Okay, cool. So let's do it. So integral this with respect to u. That's going to be 7u squared over 2 plus 7uv. And then that's evaluated from 0 to 1. So the zeros are all going to die. And so you just get 7 halves plus 7v. Integrated from negative 1 to 1, dv. That's going to turn into 7 halves v plus 7 halves v squared from negative 1 to 1. Yeah, I think if we learn differential forms, this would all be clear. Yeah. So 7 halves plus 7 halves. And then it's minus. And this is going to be negative 7 halves. But then this is going to be plus. Right? So. Right. This one will make it negative, but negative squared will become positive. Okay, cool. So what do we got? Fascinating. So one of the 7 halves is going to cancel with one of the 7 halves. Nice. And then you have a 7 halves plus 7 halves. So the answer is just 7. I think the answer is just 7. And again, let's kind of check what chat got. Chat got 49. Fuck. Did I miss another 7 somewhere? Oh, I did. Sorry. I forgot about this 7. Oopsies. Times 7. Thank you, Riley. No, you're right. You're totally right. I forgot about the 7. We all make mistakes. 7. 7 times 7. Okay, so now you get 49. Nice.
Bing, bing, bang.
Good. Great question. Fun. That was Jeff. Is it Jeff Seed? Oh, is this Jeff Groves? Jeff, is this your question, dude? Jeff, you being clever. Jeff putting clever usernames in all the time, Jeff. It's a different Jeff. Uh-huh. I'm sure it's a different Jeff. High five for 100 jewels. Thanks, Riley. Coolest dude, any tips to start my own live stream math channel like this? Oh, I would love for you to start. So we have a lot of other awesome people who live stream math and science stuff, and even like some upcoming people who are doing it as well. So yeah, shout out to JC is one of those people. So yes, any tips? Join my Discord and like DM me. I would love to like help you. I've been doing this for probably 5 years. So I think my number one tip would be don't give up. Because it's a lot of figuring things out slowly. It's a lot of talking to nobody for a while. Like you're like talking to the void. So get like really comfortable with like having nobody on a stream for a bit. But we have a pretty strong community of people who are already like always asking for help, so could definitely jumpstart a stream if you wanted to help out with math, so that you wouldn't have to talk to nobody for too long. I had to talk to nobody for a very long time. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. That's done. Oh, for sure, coolest dude.
Good job.
As a member of your Discord server, I'd like to thank you very much for the free kudo course. Yes.
My man.
Yes. We did start, so a lot of people have been asking me, for instance, they've been out of math for a while, or maybe, you know, they didn't really learn much during COVID because, you know, COVID sucked. We actually do have a course we created. If you go to www.actualeducation.net, I think it's /actualmath. Here, yeah, this is a course that I created. So this is the same course that I used to give to everyone in my Physics 1 class at UCLA. This was like the first week, where I would just have people go through this to make sure they understood like the core basic math things that they need in order to do higher level math, or in this case to do physics. So it's completely free. I'll put a link. I need to put a link on this on the Submit website, but it's on our main website. But once you go to this course, what you can see is, well, this is AP Physics. I don't want this course. This is Actual Math Bootcamp. Yeah, these are all chapters that I wrote for my UCLA course I was teaching, and so we have stuff about like units, scientific notation, algebra, like working with fractions, all things that even I, in like college, thought I understood, but like would always like kind of screw up. Like, dude, dividing fractions always like wrecked me, bro. Like anytime I saw like a fraction over a fraction, I'd like lose my shit. So, yeah, go check this out. This course is free, and it's a great thing if you've been out of math for a bit and you want to just kind of like brush up on your skills and make sure you can do math. Totally awesome. But it's there in our Discord. All right. But yeah, coolest dude. Awesome. I'm glad you're part of the Discord. Yeah, my tips for streaming is get OBS, and maybe talk to me or some other of the math people about maybe collaborating on some streams. Just so we can kind of like jumpstart you having an audience. I started out streaming to literally nobody. Okay, let's go. We got some more. Dude, the amount of Calc 3 I get, dude, on this stream. Y'all running me through the fucking heater, dude, with the Calc 3. What's up, Legendary? Okay. Let D... you, for sure, coolest dude. You got it, dude. I appreciate you. Let D be the small... Can Nightbot delete what I'm saying? I swear, Nightbot, I'm coming for you. I don't think Nightbot can delete. But there is like a mod that does stuff, but it's not me. The smaller cap cut from a solid ball of radius to center the origin by the surface. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, it's like this, right? This is another question I swore, dude. I've done this. One sec. I'm going to go back. I think I've done something very close to this. No, this was the related rates. Yes. Yes. Yes, stream on Twitch. Yeah, the issue is, actually, YouTube is kind of restrictive about streaming. You have to have at least, I think, 1,000 followers. But Twitch doesn't have any requirements, so it's a great place to start. Okay, we did this one, right? Do you see how this question is very similar to the question we just got? So this was like, consider the solid that's bounded by this. This is a sphere of radius 4. And then, right, the cap here was z equals 2. This one is like r equals 4, z equals 2. And then I think for this one, the one that I just got asked, this is the ball is radius 1 and z equals 1. The radius equals 2, z equals 1. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. Literally the same question, but it's okay. I'll show it to you again. Okay, so if this is radius 2, and then what is this? We're cutting this off at like z equals 1. Yeah. Okay. So then, can we get some soundboard sounds? There you go, Alex. Like the soundboard sounds. You need more stimmies to not swipe away? I'll keep them coming, dude.
And now we got the baby voice, yes. And now you hear my voice be really squeaky on YouTube and Twitch. I don't think it works on TikTok yet. Alright. Coming in clutch. Yeah, keep me engaged. Add Subway Surfers so I can lock in. Add the Subway Surfers. Okay, okay, so this is just adds like an equation, right? This is x squared plus y squared.
Plus z squared is equal to 4, right? So if you do this in cylindrical, that means x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, right? And so, I always like to do like let's do the z integral is the easiest one, right? Z is going from 1 to 2, right? dz, because that's like you're starting at the base of z equals 1, you're going up to z equals 2. Yeah. The AMC, yeah, some of them are really challenging. I tend to stray away from competition questions because they're really time consuming or like you can't get them unless you know the trick. Anyways, okay, and then this is cool. Theta, right, goes from 0 to 2 pi. That's easy. That's gonna be like d theta because like we're symmetric about the z-axis. And then r. So r is interesting. So r actually depends on z, right? So from this, right, I get that r squared plus z squared is equal to 4. So actually r needs to go from the square root of 4 minus z squared. Okay, I think I remember how this works. So the smallest radius we'll have, let me think. So as I go from 1 to 2, right, okay. Right, r goes from 0 to the square root of 4 minus z squared. I think that's it. And then this is, in cylindrical, is it just, I think it's r dr d theta dz. We did it before. Oh, okay. No, that's okay. So even if we don't get, even if you have to fall asleep, all the questions I do will get posted in my Discord. Because I understand. I know it's kind of late for like certain people here, but that's why on the same website you went to go submit the question here, actualofficehours.com, go click on join our Discord, because every single question I do will get posted here in this Discord. And so even if you're not here, I'll do it. And if I don't get to it, it'll get submitted anyways. And then what happens is we have other like awesome people here, like Narosky, for instance, who will just go through and they'll write up solutions for it. So you'll still get help. And then in the worst case that it doesn't get answered after like a well, this is great. Look, RPW is doing like a circuits thing for someone, dude. W, dude. You guys are great, by the way. We also have a ChatGPT bot that'll go through and sometimes like fuck up, but sometimes it gets the right answer. I'm trying to think, where's the last one the ChatGPT bot did? No, we did that one for you, H. Here. This one, yeah, the ChatGPT bot went through and like tried to do. Awesome, great.
Bing, 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 bang.
Cool. All good. All right, let me get back to this question so we can move forward. Right, okay, so yeah, this was fine. I think this was kind of like the tricky thing we had to do. Yeah, and then For cylindrical coordinates, it's r, dr, dz, d theta. Here, I'm just going to copy all this in, so just to save time here. Esteban. Because we did do this for cylindrical. Yeah. Right. This is okay. So this is r, dr, d theta, dz. Okay, so then we can do spherical. And in this case, r is equal to, not 4, r is equal to 2. And then what did we say here? 2 equals r cosine theta. Oh, this was 1. Right. So r cosine phi tells me the height, and I need where that was equal to 1. Okay. Yes. Now I remember how this works. So 1 equals... It's the same. It's going to be the same ratio, though, which is fun. Yeah. Okay, so here's what happens. So in spherical coordinates, z is equal to r cosine phi, where phi is the angle from the z-axis. And I want to figure out what angle here of phi kind of marks this base of the cap. And so what I'm going to do is I know that z coordinate needs to be 1. So 1 equals r cosine phi. So then rearranging for r, you get r is equal to 1 over cosine phi. Okay. So that's kind of like the minimum value of r. And then the maximum value of r goes all the way up to, not 4, this is going to go up to 2. Yeah. Okay. And then, yes, in order to figure out, wait, and then this is r squared. We forgot the dr here. Yeah. Sorry, r goes, yes, from 1 over cosine phi up to 2. And that makes sense, right? Because think about it. When phi equals 0, right, I need r to go from 1 over cosine of 0, 1 over 1, up to 2, right? You can always kind of like check that. And then the angle, so d phi. So d phi, phi will start at the biggest, at whatever this angle was, which we found from here, right? That's when z is equal to 1, r is equal to 2. And then you get the angle there, which is pi over 3. So this angle right here, when you're like at the edges of this like cone, that's pi over 3. And then that needs to go all the way to 0. Or 0 to pi over 3. Sorry, you always wanted to go from smallest to biggest. And then d theta goes from 0 to 2 pi. Cool. So that one's easy. Doing it in rectangular coordinates. Okay. So that's spherical. Here, rectangular. I think you still use this. Sorry, did we get that all right? Yes. Okay. So in rectangular, advanced functions and pre-calc textbooks. Sorry, what is advanced functions? Because I've heard that name a couple times. Is that a course before pre-calc or after pre-calc? Or is it like kind of during pre-calc? I'm trying to think if I have a dude, I honestly like hate pre-calc. Because it's kind of just a hodgepodge of topics. Let me think. Okay, wait. Okay, so Z. Here in Canada, I believe... Okay, so advanced functions is pre-calc. Okay, great. Got you. I don't know if I have a book specifically. Because I tend to just like jump into calculus and like I teach the pre-calc along the way. That's usually how I do things. But most calculus books have a good chapter beforehand, which tells you like all the pre-calc you need to know in order to do the calculus. Just like discrete math is a hodgepodge, is it? Yeah. All right, so that's that. So z has to go from 1 to 2. We know that. Okay, and I think I know how this works. I need like I need the rectangular parameterization for a circle, right? Because as I start going up and up and up, right? I start my becomes this is why rectangular sucks, by the way. Okay, so I gotta think in like 2D land. What does this look like? So if this is y and this is x, and then this is kind of like the cross section. I'm looking, so like we're coming out like out of the page. Then yeah, rectangular, yeah, it means Cartesian, right? So x squared plus y squared is equal to 4 minus z squared, right? So let me think how this works. So if y equals 0, that means x is going to go from the negative square root of 4 minus z squared to the positive square root of 4 minus z squared. So I'm saying, like, let's say, for instance, in the cross section here, right? So in this cross section I'm looking at, right? As I'm going up, right? If we look at just y equals 0, right? X can span from here to here, which is the same thing as the square root of 4 minus z squared. Because x squared plus y squared plus z squared has to equal to 4. So as I span from here to here in terms of x, I see. I'm then doing I'm then integrating from like this to this. Or I would say just like twice this, right? It's really just twice this. But okay. Yeah, okay, let's think. So as I go across here in x, right? Y is going to go from this one so that's going to be negative square root of 4 minus z squared minus x squared. Right? I think that's right. All the way up to this one, which is the square root of positive. Now maybe I don't want to put the z in there. Can I just say 4 minus x squared? And then like this will take care of the z squared? I think I can, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Because then here's how kind of like I want to write my integral. So outside integral, the simplest one. We're going from 1 to 2 in terms of dz. Next like simplest one is that I'm going from negative square root of 4 minus z squared to positive 4 minus z squared. And that's dx. And then as I'm traversing dx, I'm integrating in terms of y from negative square root of 4 minus x squared to positive square root of 4 minus x squared. And then that's dy. I think that's correct. Again, let's throw it in chat. I'm actually kind of curious. Well, they wanted me to do it in Cartesian, in rectangular. Right, so here we go. Let's see how they did it. Oh, fascinating. Oh, much different than... Wow, they went dz, dy, dx. Oh, that's kind of gross. Right, spherical's always the easiest. Okay, but let me tell them I want to go dy dx dz. Let me say, like, for rectangular, I want the order to be dx or dy dx dz. I'm curious, like, why my method's not right. Okay, what's going on, Navi?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, right? Oh, okay. So they do want the minus z squared in there as well. Yeah, it's just another thing I'm gonna have to pay for, right? Getting Gemini as well. Navi says no. Navi said I've heard Gemini 3 is actually quite good though. Does anyone want to debate on like which one's the superior AI? ChatGPT is stronger. It's not the whole sphere. So yeah, what it is of the sphere, guys. It's this. It's the top part of the sphere. Can I join? I don't know what joining means. This is all my TikTok is running on a separate streaming PC, so I don't actually have control over it. Yeah, I run everything through OBS on like a different thing. There's just a stream key going into TikTok. Google offers free AI Pro to students. Maybe you might get it as an educator. Ooh, nice, yeah. We do get $10,000 a month of free Google advertising, which is pretty sick. Not every platform, Riley, but TikTok specifically is annoying that they don't like it running on the same thing as my other streams, so I have a separate PC for TikTok. Yeah. Okay, so what were we wrong with here? Okay, I see. So this one I did need to also have minus z squared on. Okay. That's okay. We were close. I was thinking about it. I thought maybe this would encode it in the X anyways. But okay. Alright, so I agree with that. That's fine. And then let me see. For cylindrical, I want the order to be dr d theta dz. Let me just see what they got for that. Can you please prove all non-trivial zeros of the Riemann zeta function have real part 1 half?
Oh shit, not good.
Oh no, dude. There's always one. Okay, 4 minus z squared. Is that what we got? Yes, sir. Okay, we got that. That's cool. And then I think this was my spherical, which, gonna be debatable because they always fuck up like what the order is. Let me think. Dr d phi d theta. Spherical. Can we do dr d phi d theta? Where theta describes the angle in the XY plane. Dusty Howard, post that as a homework question. Yeah, post as a homework question. Yeah, do it, Dusty. Let's see if we got it right. Okay, 0 to 2 pi, 0 to pi over 3. This one, they got 0 to 2. I don't agree with the 0 to 2. ChatGPT's wrong. I proved it, but it couldn't fit in the comment section. I doubt that, Dusty. Yeah, so chat fucks up. This is a fuck up on chat's part. Because I don't think R is allowed to go from 0 to 2. I think R has to go from this, which is 1 minus cosine phi, up to 2. Yeah, right, Riley? It can't be 0 to 2. Yeah. It messes up sometimes. I'm like, so you can correct it here. I can say I think your R bounds are wrong. R can't start at 0 since the cap starts at z equals 1. So I think it should go from 1 over cosine phi to 2. Cool Dude says, how do admissions officers look at Canadian applicants? Ooh, so I don't know because I'm based in Los Angeles. But maybe, okay, I can say some general things about admissions that maybe applies to all universities in general. Do they look at all grades? I think they definitely take grades into account. And yes, if you fuck up at the beginning of high school, they really don't care about that. Just in general. Like, I think admissions counselors are much happier to see like a forward trajectory. So again, if you were like figuring yourself out and didn't have the best grades freshman year, but then sophomore year you're getting better, junior year you're getting better, senior year you're getting even better, that looks awesome on any sort of application because it shows that you can like overcome hardship and like do well. If you just have like rock solid grades like for all 4 years, like cool, you're either like A, very smart, or B, your school is very easy and there's grade inflation. Should get more viewers. Thank you, Amir. Did you get us some likes?
Bing bang.
Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. Took 1 minute and 12 seconds for ChatGPT to realize it's fucking wrong.
Disqualified.
Yes, there we go. We corrected ChatGPT. Good job, guys. Yes. Okay, cool. And then yeah, the final area, I don't know, it's kind of a mess, but it's 5 pi over 3. Okay, excellent. Great. Good job, guys. Yeah, so just evaluate this. I assume you know how to evaluate integrals. Cool. Whose question was that, by the way? Was that Esteban's? Yeah, I guess it was Esteban's. Esteban Fario. Again, we did that question yesterday, but another person asked it, so it's actually kind of cool. It was slightly different, so I was able to do it easier. That's the second question today that I've done previously from different people. It goes to show you, like, education is not necessarily, like, super unique. It is very predictable. Where do you stream? Good question. So, if you want to submit a question to the stream, go to this website, actualofficehours.com, and there you can see where we're streaming on YouTube. You can see where we stream on Twitch. And then you can also join our Discord. Also, there's a schedule here, streaming schedule. You gave me a really niche one today, Riley. Uh-oh. No. Oh, Riley, I'm going to be in pain. You gave me the Sawtooth one yesterday, right, with Fourier series. You can see all the other times our other awesome, amazing streamer friends. So we have usually a pretty full schedule of other people who stream math and science help. This week's kind of weird. It's Thanksgiving. So this is my last kind of education stream of the week. But then Sunday, we're going back at it. Sunday. And so go make sure you check that schedule out if you want to see all the other awesome math, science people that stream. Okay. Let's see. Well, but yeah, as I was saying, like, some people get really weirded out when TikTok, for whatever reason, shows them my stream and they're like, holy shit, like, I'm doing this in my class. How did you know? It's because education's like pretty cyclical, honestly. Like, for instance, have you ever done this? You ever gone to Google Trends? Yeah, 24-hour stream is going to be hard. Yeah, we're doing it on Tuesday. I'll announce it in the Discord more. So watch this. You can type in, let's say, like, partial fractions as like a search term. This is cool. Google will tell you, like, when people are searching things. Let's look at it for the past 5 years. Do Do you notice how this is actually pretty periodic, right? So look, people usually learn partial fractions around February 19th. That's like the peak. Look, February 19th, 2023. February 4th, 2024. February 9th, 2025. So always on like the first week of February, there seems to be a peak in education of people teaching partial fractions. Of course, notice how it dips completely around Christmas. It's because nobody has school. This is also why once we hit December, I do not stream past like the first or second week after December because no one needs help. Everyone's having fun and just relaxing and chilling. And you can see that actually just in the search history. So that's why, yeah, dude, like clockwork. It's really cool, actually. Education is periodic. Yes, winter break, correct. Yeah. So, that's how TikTok can predict, like, to show you my stream when I'm doing certain things, because it's like, it knows what you're doing. It knows what you're doing in school. Okay, Michelle. Ooh, this is a cool one. Michelle, did somebody do this one, though? By the way, I'm pretty sure this got solved. Let me check for you, Michelle, real quick. I think someone did solve this one. Unless you want me to go over the solution. I'm happy to go over the solution. Yes, this was it. Oh, someone else did. Yeah, this was done by RPW. So let me pull it in. So this is Michelle's question, which is, your boss comes to you with this schematic drawn on the back of a used napkin. Who the fuck's drawing this on the back of a napkin, by the way? Sorry, what?
No.
You are asked to solve the circuit that is set up the equations you would use to solve for the currents. Okay, so you just have to set them up? Do you not have to, like, do them? Be really nice not to have to actually do them. Because they're asking for I1, I2, and I3. Graphing calculators, I love the TI-84. I think it's the best calculator ever. Yeah, it's just a solid one. Like it's valid on like all the exams. Sometimes if the exams start allowing, the TI-89 is even better because it has symbolic manipulation. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the TI-84. This is like my workhorse. Probably wrong, but there's a solution in Discord. Yeah, someone did do this in Discord. RPW did this in Discord. So I'll just show it to Michelle. Yeah, so. Bro, what? Yeah, right? Yeah, like what? Who's drawing this on the back of a napkin? TI-84 is badass, right? Yeah, the best, dude. Especially the gold edition. Yeah, use napkin. Yeah, what fucking cum rag is this, dude? What?
You done messed up, Aaron!
The fuck? Who's drawing this circuit, dude? This is terrible. The TI-36 is great. Oh, okay. They're also like RPN calculators, right? Reverse Polish notation. Yes, I agree, Mathematic Fanatic, that TI sucks as a company. I agree. And I'm from Texas too. But I love the calculator. It just works. I know the Casio is cheaper and better, but the TI is just, I don't know, it just works. It's because it's government mandated, probably, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I use them for all my SMD ICs. Yeah. I mean, TI is very heavily invested in, I guess, the aerospace industry, right? Or they do a lot with like DAC stuff, right? Yeah, RPNs. Yeah, I wish I learned RPN. I don't know RPN. Correct. Yes. But for whatever reason, dude, I just love the buttons. I love hitting buttons. Something satisfying about hitting buttons versus like trying to like tap things on a phone. I think it's like nostalgia to when I was like in high school. Okay. I mean, we can simplify this at least. I mean, this is like not the most hot garbage, right? This is a 5 and a 6. I mean, let's see if we can make this like a little bit simpler, right? That is whack, bro, but you are valid. Yes, I know. Life is sometimes whack. All right, let's just try to draw this. Sorry. All right, so you have a 10. And then this is going into a 7. Which, I want to see if there's some things I can, like, simplify here. So this is going into a 3. Which then is then connecting to... This is... I'm just going to write this as an 11, right? Oh, damn. This shit goes right... What is that in the bottom right corner? Is that 0 resistance? So, yeah, actually, good point here. Right, so actually, wait, can you just ignore all this shit? Like, why would current do this when it can just do this? I think Mathematic Fanatic's right, actually. It's a short, so I didn't include it, yeah. Thanks, Josh, yeah. Okay, so this shit just goes away. Bye-bye.
Disqualified.
So I don't need any of this. Well, that made my life a little bit nicer. Yeah, usually, so anytime there are nodes, you usually have to respect those, unless, again, yeah, you can just, like, bounce around the node, then you don't care. Okay, so then this is 1. Right? And then what do we got here? We got another battery. Which I assume the battery's this way. Seven. Okay, so wait, these two connect. It's cute though. They should put a delta configuration. What's a delta configuration? And then, okay, so then this connects, okay, into another battery, which we say is 15. 15 volts. This is 10 volts. Nightbot, what are you doing, Nightbot? Stop spamming the fucking chat, Nightbot. Let me see. And this is another. Is it another 1 ohm? Oh, triangle's a delta. Oh, okay, biomed, that's cool. Yeah, well, I assume these aren't capacitors. Why, by the way, I assume they're batteries. But yeah, you're right. If there was a capacitor. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Well, because they act as like shorts and shunts and all sorts of stuff, depending on what's going on. Yeah, these are batteries. Again, they're doing a really shitty job because they put like massive gaps in between these. They almost look like capacitors. It really should be this if it's a battery, but it was drawn on a napkin.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's drawn on a napkin. Okay. Yeah, those would be bombs. Yeah, right? 15 farads? Oh my god.
No.
I don't know, I'll just say it was drawn on a napkin. Lamau. Is Tix like, is that software for drawing circuits? Oh, TikTok doesn't believe I'm real. One sec. I have to always solve a captcha here. Oh, nice. Oh, it's a latex package for diagrams. Cool. That's sick. I love latex. So this was cool. Yeah, you were right in like just getting rid of this. And then you did a bunch of KVLs. Kind of agree. Josh says the meth method. I have not heard of the Electrothon, no. The mesh method. That's where like I set nodes, right? I set like nodes. Or is nodes different than mesh? I forget, sorry. The physics in me just wants to write KVL. Right? Wait, but how many different currents did you have to deal with, actually? Sorry, so what'd you do? You wrote I1. But wait. Are we sure that I1 also... KVL must be the fastest, yeah. So here's my question. When you were creating your first loop here, right? Okay, I see this, right? Are you allowed to say this is I1 though, and that this is also I1? Because in my eye, they might have different currents, right? Because this has like current doing stuff. This has current doing stuff. So I don't know that this current is the same as this current. Oh, that's accounted for in KVL because I subtract the one current I had the other. Okay, let me see how you do that, sorry. So you do minus, okay, so you come from here, minus 7i, minus 3i1. Oh, okay, but then this one is written as... Wait. Why would current go this way? Or I guess, okay, whatever. I see, so then you say plus 3i2. Got you. There are two different currents, but the voltage in the loop stays the same. Uh-huh. Okay. And then I see. You take away the I1 here, but then you add an I3 from this. Uh-huh. Okay. That's valid. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, because yeah, usually I was like, you can't use like the absolute current, just I1 there. But, okay, good. You are accounting for it here, and you're accounting for it here as well. Okay. Okay, so rather than like reinvent the wheel, because I think we have the same thing, right? 7, 3, 1. 25, 7, 11. Yeah, 25, 7, 11. Yeah, and then 1, 15, 3. Yeah, 1, 15, 3. Then invert the matrix with the TI-84. We love the TI-84, right? I did mess up the final solution. Divide the RREF by the impedance. Sorry, what? What? One sec. What's the impedance part here? Is it because, like, I love the TI-84. Mathematic, he's like, no, dude. We can't be friends anymore. Okay, yes. So, yes. You can then write this in term... You can simplify this a little bit. In terms of a matrix, so that's 1, minus 3, minus 1, and then I guess 0, and then 10. I have some bushes. No, but I'm sorry, Riley. I'm actually curious here. Sorry. So, because I1 is referring to the current in the loop. So sorry, is the total current going through I1 then I1 minus I2, right? Isn't this I1 is equal to I1 minus I2? Sorry, I1 minus... Sorry, minus I3. Sorry. Yep. Sorry, this is the one and this... Sorry, yeah. Sorry. Current 3 and current 1 compete there. Exactly. Okay, cool. Sorry. It's I1 minus I3. Okay. I think you're pretty good here. Sorry, what was the RREF though? Was it did you solve it, or was it just like it was like trash? Let's just make sure his stuff is right here. So yeah, minus 11. Okay, so you're making it positive. Positive 11 minus 3i2 minus I3 equal to 10. Cool. Oh, we just wanted you to set it up. Oh, okay. Set the equation you use to solve the currents. Okay, fine. So, yeah, I'm actually going to say that Riley's good. Appreciate your solution, Riley. And then we're gonna fix this last little part here for you. There we go. So we're going to say that I1 is equal to I1 minus I3. I believe I2 is just equal to I2, right? There's no competing loop on this one. And then I3 is going to be I3 minus I4, right? Yeah. Okay. Or sorry, no. Fuck. No, it's... Wait, you're drawing current this way? Wait. I1 equals I3 minus I1 based on the arrow. Yes, yeah. Okay. I get it. So sorry, he's calling this I1. So you're right. And then in this case, yes, it's I3 minus I1. Yep, got it. It doesn't matter what direction, the sign will say what direction. Yes. But I think for the convention of what you have here, because you're saying to the right here is I1, whatever, not you, the fucking napkin or whatever. Oh, actually, sorry, no, we didn't put anything on the napkin. Yeah. But yeah, according to this, if you're defining I1 positive being this way, then, sorry, that's capital I1, then little I1 is negative. But you define your loop this way. Which, wait, how'd you do your loop 3, by the way? Can I just see this? I3, where are you starting? Oh, you're starting here. Minus, wait. Oh, sorry, I just want to see what your loop is here. Wait, shouldn't there be a 15 volt thing in here for loop 3? I'm not crazy, am I? Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, okay, so let's make sure, sorry. Well, I got you, let me just see this. So, here you started here, this is going across the battery. Oh, I don't know what, you can't hear me in the Discord? Failed? Frisium? Sorry. Minus 7i2. Sure, okay, fine. And then that's minus 11i2, but then plus 11i3. Great. Then minus 3i2 plus 3i1. This one's okay. So here, let's just like mark like which ones are fine. So this one's okay. I believe. This one's okay. And then here, let me just fix these. Just so Fem's happy. I agree. Side 4 minus V. And then for this one, for 3, Superior engine. Yeah, what's up, Lonesome? Okay, one sec. Minus i3. Well, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. Are we going this way, though? Because we're defining 3 going this way. So that should be plus i3 if I'm going against. Or unless... Hey, I'm a little confused how this is working. Sorry. Plus 11i4. Wait a minute. Where the fuck? Okay. I think this whole level 3 one is a little bit off. It's okay though. Whoever Riley is, get your P's and Q's. Bruh. Yeah, this one's like all messed up. Okay, so here, let's fix it for you. It's okay. I appreciate you writing up most of it. Okay, let's fix this. So if I start here, right? That's minus 15 volts. Right, minus 10 or minus 15 because we're going opposite across it. And then that's going to be minus i3. But then that's going to be plus i4, right? Because this one we defined going this way. Okay, and then that's minus... That's minus... So I'm kind of drawing where this is going. Yeah. And then we're going this way, so then we're doing minus i1, but I'm doing plus... No. So wait. Minus i3... I don't like... plus i1. Yeah. I think this is minus i3 plus i1 for this one. And then we come across here, and so that's minus 11 i3. It is a little confusing. It's okay, because there's a lot of shit going on. Minus 11 i3. But then that's plus 11 i2. Okay, now you're done. Okay, cool. And this equals 0. So you have 15 is equal to... Let's get all the I1s. So there's only 1. So 1 I1. Do we have an I2s? Yeah, an 11 I2. And then minus 11, minus 1, minus 2. So that's minus 13 I3. It is dude, diabolical, dude. Dude, you know what's even like the fucking gall, dude? That they say that my boss came and drew this circuit on the back of a used napkin. And then also while they were drawing it, they drew this fucking nonsense, dude.
You done messed up, Aaron!
You drove like a nonsensical like circuit. What? Okay, we got the I3. All right, minus 1, minus 1, minus 11. Sorry. Yes, minus 13. And then just a single I4 plus I4. Okay, so fixing this one. That should have been Again, I'm very glad, Riley, that you at least drew this for me because I didn't want to have to do all this. You did half of it at least. Possibly more, honestly. 111 minus 13, 115. Okay. Now let's check I4 real quick. So 15, sure. You come around minus 3 I4. I agree with that. And then yes, minus I4 plus I3. Good. Excellent. This one's totally correct. So yeah, it was just your third one. It's just your third loop that was off. Okay, cool. And then that's it. And then yeah, solve using REF. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, Michelle. Hope that helps out. Diabolical circuits today, dude. Oh man. I don't know what I was on loop 3. You were a little loopy, dude. But this is Michelle.
Oh my gosh, my freedom is unlocked now.
Your what's unlocked, dude?
I was waiting for you to finish that question the entire time to speak.
Oh yeah, no, this was a long one, dude. What's going on, dude? When are we playing Red Sec, dude? What? What's up,
I'm
dude?
actually available tonight.
You are? Okay, I might be available. How late are you gonna be up? I'm supposed
Honestly,
to teach my
I don't
friend
even know.
DJing
It's
in like an hour.
What is? Oh, hold on. I'm stuck on the office hours chat. What is it? I can stay up as long as I want.
Nice.
So
Cool.
just let me know. And
I'll let you know. Yeah, because I need. Did you see they dropped the price too on Battlefield 6? It's $60 now, not 70.
yeah,
It's kind of nice. It's nice of them. A little 15% off. Black Friday.
I'm gonna beg Battlefield to get me Battlefield. I'm gonna go to their social and ask them very
Nice.
politely.
Let me see. Rowan says, "What time do you have started today?" I haven't got notifications. I started an hour later today. Sorry, because I got stuck at Costco. Trying to find what was it? Thanksgiving food. But yeah, we started 2 hours ago. About 2 hours ago. Okay. This one is from James. What's up, James? Okay, so these are cool. These are physics questions, physics equations that you just have to rearrange for a different variable. W. So in this one, for instance, you're trying to solve for T initial. This is the definition for average velocity, right? Change in distance over change in time. So yeah, you just multiply this over. So what? This is V. Here, let me get like slightly smaller. Sorry. V TF minus TI is equal to DF minus DI. D final minus D initial. I just did a cross multiplying thing. So what you do is you do this over 1, you do that and that. But then remember, this has to multiply this like as like a family. Together. Okay, and then once you got here, to solve for TI, you have to like multiply this through. So this is V TF minus V TI is equal to DF minus DI. And now that the TI is like kind of chilling, you can move this one over. So you get negative V TI is equal to DF minus DI minus V TF. And then the final step is divide everything by negative V to get TI by itself. And so you get that TI is equal to DF minus DI minus VTF all over negative V. Which, I mean, if you wanted to like simplify that a little nicer, right? You could like join these. So this would that's this over this, which is just TF. And then it would be plus DI minus DF all over V. Nice. Solve for V naught. This one's not bad. V naught's chilling by itself, so just move that over. So D minus 1/2 AT squared is equal to V naught T. Divide the T over. And you get that V naught is equal to D over T minus 1/2 AT. Cool. Right, because this divides, but then T squared over T just gets you a T to the first. Solve for VI. Move this over. This is great, like, workout for doing just algebraic manipulation. For everyone, like, getting good and fast at this is a very important thing in math. Square root. So I get VI technically equal to plus or minus the square root of VF squared minus 2AD. So we can play games with you too if you aren't busy. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, I mean, my Discord was actually founded on like gamers. I used to after every office hours, I used to play Fortnite with the students. But then I was getting a lot of questions. You remember those days, Justin, right?
Warzone.
Yeah, we used to play Warzone or
It was
Fortnite after every office hours. But now office hours last 3 hours. So I don't have enough time to play Warzone. Yeah, it used to be like I was bored. Like, dude, I had like my hands. I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, no one's watching the stream or asking questions, and so I'd be like, yo, you kids want to go play some video games? And we go play video games. It was great. You enjoy so Mathematic Fanatic? Yeah. I welcome you to come play Fortnite with us tomorrow. So since. Anyways, this is how you do this one, by the way. Okay, this one's done. So, yeah, since tomorrow is the day before Thanksgiving, and no student has school on Thursday.
Good job.
And no one really has homework. So, we're going to do a gaming stream instead of education. It won't be on this channel. It'll be on our sister channel called Actual Gaming. But if you're in the Discord, you'll get the announcement for it. If you have the Fortnite Gamers tag, you'll get tagged in it. Or the role or whatever.
Actually, that's good because the new season comes on Saturday.
Oh, is it? Nice. I haven't played any of the fucking Simpsons season.
Yeah, you better get into it, buddy.
We're gonna play tomorrow. SK says, do you play when you're free off stream still? I used to. And then I don't have any more time anymore. Just like, ugh. I used to play a lot, but I don't know. These last couple of months have been like pretty crazy with streaming and stuff that I haven't had much time to play games off stream because I'm here. What time? It's gonna be at 5 o'clock, so an hour before now. No, 2 hours before now. Yeah, so it's almost 7 here, so it's gonna be at 5 o'clock. So 2 hours before now. I can do projectile for sure.
7 p.m. for me.
No, 8. Aren't you on East Coast? 8.
Yeah, I'm Eastern.
Yeah,
I'm
8 o'clock for
Eastern
you. 8 o'clock for you tomorrow. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Yeah, it's after Penn Center's stream. We're doing it after Penn's. I think it's right after Penn's actually. No, it's not. Yo, what's up, Troll Cats? Yeah, here, if you want, here, I'll put it in the calendar. One sec, I'll put it in the calendar real quick for so people they can see it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's an hour after Penn Center's actually. Let me change this to the elements. I'm gonna say stream with students, and then we're gonna say this is gonna be at https twitch.tv/actual gaming. Nice. Okay, so now it'll show up actually. So if you go to the website here, go to today, hit refresh. There it is, gaming stream. That's the gaming stream. And oh well, that Twitch channel is wrong. Let me fix that. It's not actual gaming. It's actual gaming. There we go. It throws you off, yeah. Well, I mean, the cool thing with projectile motion is usually like VFX is equal to VIX, right? Velocity in the X direction doesn't really change much. There we go. Okay, so yeah, nice. And then I think it should take you to our correct. Yeah, please go to the. There you go. And then this is our gaming channel that we do gaming stuff on. We did Roblox last week with the students, so I'm gonna do a little bit of Roblox and Fortnite tomorrow. Anyways, all right, good question, James. Let's put the next one up. G is equal to negative 9.8. That is correct. I mean, G is technically equal to positive 9.8. It just depends what you call negative, whether it ends up as like A is equal to negative G or A is equal to positive G. That's technically the rub. All right, but let's see. Best way, Jay, to get help. And I will start skipping around a little bit on the queue just because I know some people have never asked a question before, and I don't want you to wait like 2 hours and never get something answered. But if you go to this website, actualofficehours.com, drop a screenshot of like one of your projectile questions you had that you didn't get. Also, Jay, if you want to get help with projectile stuff, go to my TikTok. It's like one of my most popular videos on TikTok. Well, that's force diagrams. 1 second, let me find it for you. Yeah, here you go. So do you see how it says here how to solve for 2D projectile motion in physics? Go watch this video. This talks about like VIX, VIY. And it's got like fun animations and stuff and like sounds. And then if you want an even harder one that usually gets asked, that's the second video here with 110,000 views on it. Oh, this one has 300,000 views on it. Yeah, these are some of my most popular. But this one's also another really good question that gets asked. So this is a really good video. Look, it says it saved me, bro. What's the queue like for questions? I have the textbook on my MacBook. Yeah, go get the screenshot. Send it in the queue. And maybe I'll feel nice and let you skip just so I can help someone who's here right away. Oh boy, do I miss those days. Please submit more. Yes. Please submit more of those questions. Amy, what do you got for me? Ooh, okay, here's cool. This is also physics. We're getting so much physics today. I'm really happy about that. Okay, Amy says, we can only add and subtract numbers in physics that have the same units. Okay, cool. I know that, right? Okay, what does it want you to do? It just wants to say, is it valid? Use dimensional analysis to ensure the kinematics equations shown below adhere to this rule. This is beautiful, right? We love this. We fucking love this. Yeah, all right. So there you go. So, okay. So, velocity is in meters per second. Is meters. dt. Or sorry, not dt, sorry. I'm in calculus mode now. Oh, man. T is equal into seconds. Is meters per second equal to meters times seconds? No. Nope. This one does not work. This one is not valid. Not valid. Bro, where was it? I had that. I posted this meme in what was it? I posted it in Penn Center's channel. Where is it? Yeah, dude, I love this one, dude. No, you can't just cancel out derivatives. Physics go. This one was too funny. I'll post it here as like a fun little joke. Okay, D equals VT. So distance is in meters. It is the will of God. Exactly, bro. Right? And then V is in meters per second. And then time is in seconds. Ooh, these cancel, right? Cancel. So this one's valid. Distance is equal to velocity times time, by the way. Ooh, okay, so then this is cool. Guess who's not at the stream? What's up, Eric? Distance is meters. And then this is meters per second times second for time. And then again, yeah, you don't care about the 1/2 because that's unitless. And then this is meters per second squared times time, which is seconds squared. So watch what happens here. It's actually really cool. Seconds cancels with seconds. Second squared cancels with second squareds. And yeah, you get meters equals meters. So meters equals meters plus meters. Valid. Good job. Love that one. Thank you, Amy.
Well done! Well done!
That was a fun one. I used to hate units. For sure, in high school. I'd be like, yo, fuck units. But units are actually really cool. They help you clarify things for sure. You know, imagine you went to the store, or I don't know. Yeah, and you wanted to go, and I don't know, your mom said, go get 6. And you're like, 6 what? Like 6 candy bars? 6 eggs? Like, the units kind of matter, right? Helps us determine, like, yeah, what are we like, a number without units is kind of meaningless. It's just a number. Where the hell was this question? Sorry, this is it, sir. Download this. This was, I think, Amy's. Units are the secret weapon for being good at science. 100% agree. Because you can also rederive a lot of questions just from looking at the units. Or you can, like, figure out equations. Also, for standardized tests, if you know units analysis, you can be godlike. It just helps you, like, speed run through so many different things. Stoichiometry. We do love stoichiometry. Riley the Sword. Wait, is this another Riley? Riley, are you now watching us on TikTok? Or sorry, on Twitch? Okay. Bendixson's Criterion. Who the fuck is this? Who's Bendixson? James McLaurin, what do you have for me here, man? What have you brought to my attention here? Bresicle says, I still use unit analysis in upper division physics. Yep, exactly. Yeah, units analysis is a great sanity check. Huge. Hello, fellow Riley. There's a couple Riley. Yeah, there's 2 Rileys. There's a Riley from Twitch, and now there's a Riley from YouTube as well. Okay, the streamlines, the vectors are tangent vectors of the streamlines. Okay. Shota, if the flow takes place over a simply connected region of R, and that if m sub x plus n sub y does not equal 0, then none of the streamlines in R is closed. In other words, no particle of fluid ever has a closed trajectory in R. Okay. I feel like this is something to do with, like, magnetic monopoles or something. Sorry, let me check my check real quick. Okay. Looks like fluid dynamics, yeah. Also, m sub x is that dm dx? Is m sub x equal to, like, dm dx? And then n sub y is equal to dn dy? Bendixson, my father regretted it for the rest of his life. That's a terrible last name, by the way. Okay, this is going into ChatGPT. I don't know what this means. It happens though. Let's learn. Let's learn. Let's learn. Okay. X prime is equal to mxy. Multiply by the denominators. Do it. Do it. Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of like this. Yeah, see, I was thinking something about maybe like Green-Sturm or Stokes theorem, right? Oh. Right, so yes, Green's theorem says that the integral over closed surface has to be equal to 0, right? If it's mx plus ny. But we're told that that's not equal to 0. Assume a closed streamline exists. Because Caesar streamline's tangent vector equals the velocity field. Recall in divergence form. Oh, so sorry, that's over a domain, over a region. This is over a closed surface. Okay. A closed streamline leads to... So this is proof by contradiction, I guess. That's cool. Okay. Cool. I'm not sure how much of this I actually understand. But I'm going to post a link for it. For you. So you can read it. It seems to like... I mean, I just need to like follow it a little bit more in depth. But cool. Cool question, James. Fluid dynamics. I like how it involved a lot of Green's theorem. And then it was like... So Green's theorem has so many different forms to it, which I think is always weird, right? And then I get this confused with like Stokes. Because then I feel like Stokes is Green's but in 3D or something. Yeah, right? Oh man, dude. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, look at all these things. Bro, what? Look at all these theorems. Jay, just uploaded? Okay, cool. Alright, Jay, here. I'm gonna do yours right now, just because you're new. So you get special once in a lifetime bonus here. So I can help you. What about the hospitals rule? I fucking love the hospitals rule. Alright, here we go. Also because I love golf. I got you, Jay. Alright. A championship golfer uses a 9-iron to chip a shot. Okay, if the golf ball is launched at a velocity of 20 meters per second at an angle of 45 degrees below, how far away was the golfer from the hole when he hit the ball? What maximum height did it reach? Cool. Alright. Oh, so he hits it right into the cup. Cool. Alright, so, this is what we call, like, VI. And that's being shot at 45-degree angle. Okay. Now, anytime you have, and this is equal to 20. Anytime you have something being shot at an angle, you want to break it up into components. Okay. So, we're going to break this up into what I'm going to call, like, VIX. And also VIY. Okay. And then this ball is going to follow like this type of trajectory until it eventually falls down and hits the ground. Which I guess the guy got a hole in one, which is pretty dope. Okay. Here we can put like a little pin. You guys want to? Here, let's put a pin up. Okay, so The way to break this velocity into components is to use trig. So what we notice here is that this is a right angle. Yeah, so we'll get to that. So fine. So they want to know how far away was the... Yeah, this is also a good thing to do, Jay. Whenever you have a question being given, try to, like, take the information that they give to you, draw it out, and then also figure out what they're trying to look for. So they're looking for how far away was the golfer from the hole. So this is what they're looking for. The diagram made no sense until you added the flagpole. Seriously. Okay. So they're looking for, this is called like delta x, okay? Which is the same thing as like x final minus x initial. Okay? That's how far away. And then they want to know what maximum height did the ball reach. Okay, so let's get another color for that one. Let's do that. What maximum height did the ball reach? That's this. And that's delta y, which is equal to, again, yeah, y final minus y initial. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up. Let me get values for this, okay? So what I see is that this is a triangle. And it's a very special triangle because it's a right triangle. And when we have right triangles, we can then solve for the different legs of the triangle based on knowing the hypotenuse. So from trig, if this is the angle, right? This is the opposite, and this is the adjacent. Yes, Vx will be constant. Yep, and we'll show why that is. So opposite, adjacent, and this right here is the hypotenuse. So if I wanted to figure out VIY, which is the opposite, I need to use a trig function that involves the opposite, and the other thing I know, which is the hypotenuse, because I know the hypotenuse is 20. So that trig function is sine. So we know sine of theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So sine of 45 degrees is equal to the opposite, which is VIY, over the hypotenuse, which in this case is VI, which is just equal to 20. Okay. Now I can move this over, and so I get that 20 sine 45 degrees is equal to VIY. That was this one here. Let's color code this at least. So you can kind of see like where it's coming from. Okay, if you want to get VIX, that's adjacent and hypotenuse. Okay. So the trig function that has adjacent and hypotenuse is cosine. You just had your midterm.
Good
What's up, Josh? So cosine of theta. Yo, what's up, Famistral? Thanks, bro. Thanks for the raid. I like reading tests. Yeah, they're kind of cool. I mean, you mean do I like the reading section of the SAT? Like, no. I hate that section, dude. Well, that section sucks. So cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So yeah, let's have it for this one. So that means the cosine of 45 degrees is equal to the adjacent, which is VIX. So katoa, yes, exactly, Josh. You know what's up. So that's VIX over the hypotenuse, which is 20. Cool. So then you can rearrange this, and you get that 20 cosine 45 degrees is equal to VIX. Okay. Sometimes students like to see numbers for these because they get kind of like weirded out to see like sines and cosines. So something you should maybe know, it's not entirely necessary probably at your age, but the sine of 45 degrees is equal to the square root of 2 over 2, and also the cosine of 45 degrees is equal to the square root of 2. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I agree, mathematician. They are very subjective. The other key thing here Jay, that I want you to know is when you figure out that one of the components, right, for instance, is equal to like blah 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 sine of an angle, the other component, so if you found y and you were looking for x, the other component will be the other trig function. So if this one is sine, this one will be cosine. And if this one is cosine, this one will be sine. Yes. U cosine x, U cosine y. Where's that coming from, mathematician? Okay. If you got a question, Ari, throw a screenshot in on the queue. I'll do it. Or if I don't do it, it'll get done. Okay, so here you can calculate what this is. So you can use a calculator if you want. So we can say, let's make sure we're in degree mode. We are in degree mode. So I'm gonna say 20 sine of 45 degrees. Oh, I do physics. This is physics right now, Josh. I do all sorts of things. We need more chemistry. Okay, so VIY is 14.14, and then this will also be 14.14. And then this is technically meters per second. This is meters per second. I can do Lewis structures. Yeah, hell yeah. I love Lewis structures. Okay, cool. All right, so we've now broken up this diagonal velocity into an x velocity and a y velocity. Now what we can do is we can use our kinematics equations to solve for like what's happening in x and what's happening in y, and you have to do it separately. So for instance, if I want to figure out how far away the golfer was from the hole, right? We're trying to figure out delta x here. Let's look at what... This also depends like which kinematics equations forms you have, but... I can't spell equations today. Come on. Come on. I like this one. I like them in this form. Okay, but let's look, for instance, in the x direction. So, in x. Exactly, good. Okay. So, we're looking for delta x, right? And what we have is we have, don't do this one. This one's like a weird one. No one likes this one. Okay. Some key things to know here is that in the x direction, okay, there is no acceleration. No. Because there are no forces acting on this thing in the x direction. The only force acting on this thing once it's in the air is gravity. And that force only points up and down. I'm ignoring air resistance. There is no air resistance in most of these questions. So, exactly. So, yeah, in this, if you were to use this, right, delta x is equal to, this is like VIT or VIXT minus 1/2 AT squared. Sorry, it should be plus 1/2 AT squared. Why are they putting minus? Yo, what? Oh, sorry, this is the final. Dude, this is a terrible ass equation too.
Huh?
Dude, get rid of this, dude. Get out of here.
Get out!
Okay. This is the one I want. Delta x equals V naught x or VIX t plus 1/2 AT squared. But because there's no acceleration in the x direction, that goes away. Yes, Suvat. We love Suvat. Okay, yes. So delta x is going to equal my VIX, which that was the 14.14 meters per second. But then I need to multiply this by the time. Okay? I still need the time. So we need to figure out how long this thing is in the air. So, in order to figure out the time that it's in the air, we can now look at the y direction. And this is usually how kinematics works, is like you use one direction to solve for something and then you plug it into the other direction. So here, find t using equations for y. Okay. So in the y direction, you have that delta y is equal to VIY plus 1/2 AT squared. Yes, you can, mathematician. You can do that as well. Yeah, that's a special case here. Because the beginning and the ground are the same. Okay, so here's what we have to do. So the change in y when the thing starts at the ground to when it hits the golf thing later, that change in y is 0 technically, right? Because delta y is the same thing as y final minus y initial. And when it's hitting the golf thing, this is 0. And when it's starting off the ground, this is also 0. So 0 is equal to VIY. Sorry, T. Forgot the T in there. And then that's going to be 14.14 meters per second. And then this is times T. And then we're going to say plus 1/2 A. So now here's a key thing. So for things in the air, acceleration is equal to G. But then because we've defined going up as positive and going down as negative, the acceleration is negative in the y direction. So we're going to say 1/2 times negative 9.8 meters per second squared. And then this is T squared. Okay. So this simplifies to be minus 4.9 T squared. And then this is 0 equals, right, this. And then plus minus is just minus. So you can factor a T out of here. You see how there's a T here and a T squared here? I can factor T out. And now I get this minus 4.9 T. How is the displacement 0? So in the y direction, mathematician, the displacement is 0. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out the amount of time it takes for the ball. Let me get a thing for the ball, the golf ball or whatever. It's going to be a big brown ball. Okay. The ball does this, right? I want to figure out how far it moves in the x direction, which I know is equal to its velocity in the x direction times the time it's moving in the x direction. Well, it so happens that the time it moves in the x direction is the time that it's in the air, which is the amount of time it takes for it to start at the ground, go up to a maximum height of y, and then come back down to 0. So displacement is measured, right, is the difference between the final and the initial position. And in the y direction, the initial position is 0. It does get to a really high part eventually, like halfway through. But at the very end, it returns back down to the ground, because that's the time I'm concerned with figuring out its x displacement, is how much time did it spend going from ground up to back to ground. Does that make sense? Let me know if it doesn't. I can always explain it again. But yeah, that's why it's delta y. Delta y is equal to 0. This is a special case. I mean, there are other questions you'll come up with where, for instance, they're kicking something off a building, like from here, and then it hits the ground somewhere like over here. In that case, delta y is not 0. In that case, delta y is negative, because you're starting at a height, and then you end up on the ground. In the case of what we have here, which is you're launching off the ground, and you end up on the ground again, then delta y is equal to 0. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now you take this, and you solve for t. So there's a couple solutions here, right? So t could be 0, right? Because 0 times whatever is 0. But that's called like a trivial solution. I don't care that the time is 0. Like, duh. I know the thing's on the ground when the time is 0. So what I'm solving for is I'm solving for this thing to equal 0. This reminds me of physics 1 class. It is physics. So we say 14.14 minus 4.9t is equal to 0. So then you can move this over. You get 4.9t is equal to 14.14. So then divide by 4.9, divide by 4.9, and I don't know, you probably get t is like 2.7 or something. 14 point, so whatever that is, that divided by 4.9, that's going to be 2.89. Yes, makes sense, but why in some class maximum height trick doesn't work? Like you solve for max height, it reaches, so the max height trick only works if you're starting and your finishing height are both the same. In the case I showed you with the building, if you're shooting something off a building and then it's hitting the ground, the amount of time it takes for it to reach its maximum height is not the same amount of time it takes for it to reach the ground again, because it's got to travel a lot further here. It turns out, like, if it was launched off the ground, then yes, this would be the halfway time. But yeah, that's why we can use the halfway trick here. I'm not going to use it because I'm going to show you that, like, it doesn't work all the time. Exactly, Riley. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay, so then we get that t is equal to 2.9. Okay, cool. Now, the whole point of this is that now I know how much time it's in the air. So I can take that and I can plug it into here. What's up, Lucky Cat? If you need help, there's a website, actualofficehours.com. That's where people are submitting questions and I'm going through them. So now, we need help with chemistry. Yes, we have people who love to help with chemistry. I help with chemistry too. But Kato and JC love to help with chemistry as well. Fourier approximation. I did a Fourier question yesterday for, was it for Riley? I think it was for Riley. Have you invoked me? Yes. Yes, there you go. Kent is a chemistry professor. He knows about chemistry. See, I have a lot of awesome friends. I'm really blessed to have so many awesome, smart people in my life and in my stream. So if you have a question and I can't solve it, I guarantee you I know someone who can. So please ask away. Okay. Do I do one-on-one? I do, but it's expensive. So I do this for free. Boom. All right. Delta X is 40.8. 40.8 meters. Okay. There you go. So that is the amount of, that's how far away the golfer was from the hole. Okay. It turns out there's another, there's what's called like the range equation, which is like a cute little shortcut for this. Could you do a question that doesn't work the halfway trick? I can show you a video of one. There's quite a queue of questions I got to go through today, mathematician, but I'll show you the video I have of a question I've done with it. Like, I have a TikTok video I've done on this one. Okay. What maximum height did the ball reach? Yeah. Okay, so this was for part A. So that was for this. Now let's get part B, the max height. Okay, so for max height, I'm going to do this down here, I guess. So here's the key thing. Yeah, but it's annoying, Omega.
That's dope.
It's just so much extra writing. I don't want to write all the units. I'm from Los Angeles. Okay, to find maximum height, okay. This is the foolproof way where you don't worry about the divide by 2 or anything. You just say, okay, this happens when Vy final or VFY, sorry, V final Y is equal to 0. So notice what's happening, right? So when this ball is first being launched, it has a pretty high V initial in the Y direction, right? And then as it goes up, it starts to like kind of slow down, right? It's like not going up as fast. It's not going up as fast. Eventually, when it reaches its maximum height, it's not going any speed up in the y direction. And that's when the y direction velocity flips. And now this thing starts moving down. And so now, as it starts going further and further down, now the velocity in the y direction becomes more and more negative. So if you want to find the maximum height, you got to figure out when the velocity in the y direction is equal to 0. That's the key trick here. So to solve for that, again, this is one of our kinematics equations from over here, right? I'm just saying, okay, cool. So Vfy is equal to V initial y plus acceleration in the y direction times time. All right. Well, we know my final velocity in the y direction is 0. My initial velocity in the y direction, that's the 14.14 we had. Right? That came from this. Acceleration. So in the y direction, acceleration is gravity pointing down, which means it's negative. So I'm going to say minus 9.8. And now we're solving for t. We can call this as like the max height. T max, maybe. Okay? This is easy algebra. You just say that this is equal to this. Divide by 9.8. Divide by 9.8. So then you get that T max is equal to, let's pull that up, calculator. 14.14 divided by 9.8. That's equal to 1.44 seconds. Okay. Notice, this is actually really cool. This is exactly half the time that it takes for it to hit the ground. And that is cool. That is a special property of a projectile being launched and landing at the same height. This doesn't happen all the time, though. So I say, like, don't get comfortable thinking you can always just divide it by 2. Because your teacher will mess with you on that one. Okay. So now to find max height, which is like the max y, we're going to use our equation in the y direction, right? For displacement. So delta y is equal to v initial y times t plus 1/2 ay t squared. And now this t here is the time it takes for it to get to the maximum height. And we're going to figure out how much height, how much delta y it traveled to get there. So this is equal to the same 14.14, and then we're going to multiply that by the 1.44. And then we're going to do plus 1/2. A is negative 9.8. And then this is going to be 1.44 squared. Are you Irish? I'm quarter Irish. What numerical quantity do you request in exchange for your individual teaching? Oh, how much do I charge for one-on-one tutoring? Oh, dude, it's ridiculous these days. Because I just don't have any time. So I have to reserve like the one-on-one stuff for people who pay me a retarded amount of money, so that I can have more time to do this and still pay my rent. It's like over 200. But, you know, this way I get to help a lot more people versus only helping a couple people, you know. Yeah, I don't even suggest it to people here. I won't even, like, if people ask me for one-on-one tutoring, I just say I don't do it. Because I already have enough clients in Los Angeles that pay a premium that I don't want to take on any more one-on-one clients. Because then it takes away time from helping you guys out. How do you get such clients? A lot of time. I've been teaching for probably 15, 20 years. Just time. All right. Delta y is then equal to 10.2 meters. Yes, that's the easy way to do it. Easy game. Okay, so there you go. This is the max height. Max height. Yes, everything is expensive in California. Yeah, if you guys want to pay my rent, like, I will teach you guys as much as you want one-on-one, but that's how much my rent costs. Yeah, my aunt used to tutor all the poor kids in the neighborhood for free, but charged half. Yeah. It still wouldn't work for me, is the issue. I have done that. It's just still, it's too much. There's too much demand. There's too much demand for that. And I'd rather let other people do that. And then for me, like, I want to maximize my effect of being able to teach as many people as I can using a platform like this. Trust me, I've put in those hours. I've done so much one-on-one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the more affluent people, like 200, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. You can crash my couch. Yeah, but dude, this whole streaming setup does not fit on a couch. Okay, cool. All right, that's how you do it, Jay. Any tips or habits to being better and more comfortable with more abstract math? Like, what's AF? AF to Calc 1? Sorry, what's AF? Oh, advanced functions. You're from Canada. You're a great tutor, and I haven't seen anyone like you before. Many tutors I've seen only demand the money. Yeah, I won't take the money. It's too much. You can crash on my box under my desk. All right, so Jay, yeah, for getting better at math, I would say the most important thing is to be make sure you have a solid foundation of understanding with the basics. So, for instance, that's like fractions, exponents. I know a lot of times you'll say like, yeah, I know it, but do you really know it? Because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 when I work with students and then they just keep slipping up on algebra mistakes, it really starts rocking their confidence. It's one of these things where, like, I know that a lot of you guys learned these foundational concepts during COVID, which means you didn't learn. So advanced functions is like pre-calc mathematic. At least that's what I've determined today. So if you want, Jay, please join our Discord. I have a course that I just put out that, again, and this one is totally free. I'm not charging any money for it. And this is similar to the first week of courses. So when I taught at UCLA this year, I taught a physics class. I taught 2 physics classes. But during both classes, for the first week of lectures, I had everyone go through this, which is a like foundational, do you understand the core math concepts you need in order to do physics? And I think a lot of these also apply for being able to do calculus or advanced functions. So, yeah. If you come to our Discord, I'll send you the link for this. If you're watching us from like TikTok or whatever and whatnot, the website we have, which I think is just like actualeducation.net. If you go to like events here, or actually, yeah, here's actually the cool way to do it. So I'm gonna put a link to this in our main like submission page too. I'm gonna fix this. I just released this like the other day. But if you go to streaming schedule, that brings you to our calendar where we stream. If you hover over events and go to Actual Math Bootcamp, this is the link for the bootcamp. And it's a course. You can sign up. It's free. Run through it and just make sure you understand like completely, how do I multiply fractions? How do I don't know, divide exponents? Like, all this stuff is very critical, but I guarantee you that maybe you don't know it as well as you thought you did. Most important things I've learned. Yeah. Yep. I'm enrolling. Just applied to computer engineering at Waterloo and Calvin scares to do it. Yeah. Go check it out. Awesome. Let me know. Also, yeah, join our Discord. I'm Dr. Gold on the Discord there, so you can always just DM me if you have any questions. But cool. All right. Hope this helped you. Good question. Do you need to know how to add and subtract to do calculus, dude? Fucking of course. What? Excuse me? Oh, man. All right. This was Jay's question number 12. Let me post it. Also, Jay, I'm gonna post the solution to this in our Discord. So, if you want like the copy, you said this was like your homework question. So like, I'm literally gonna post it. Yep, that will go in here. So those that want to kind of like see. So this is our Discord. We got like 2,000 people in it. It's a pretty big Discord. But all the questions I do during office hours get put here at some point. So here's Jay's. And I'm gonna, let me save this for him, and then I'll put it in. Thank you. I hope this wasn't too big of a question. No, this is a great question. It's one of like the core kinematics questions that gets asked, and there's a lot of fun parts to it that I like to teach. So no, I appreciate it. It wasn't too long. Also, it's on more on the basic side. We've been doing like so much Calc 3 lately. Like, fucking murder me, dude. Like, what's my IQ? I don't know. I've never taken an IQ test. I think IQ tests are bullshit. Like, believe me, I know some really dumb people that apparently have high IQs. What was I gonna do? Okay, let's see what the next question is. Actually, one second. Let me see if I can extend the time, because the queue is long. Let me see. I was supposed to go somewhere at 8 o'clock. But maybe I won't need to do that. And then I can have more time to teach you guys. Quests. I got a PDE problem? Get out of here. Okay, so yeah, we do have people that can help out with PDEs, but I can't do partial differential equations. But we do have a lot of awesome math people that can be. Jay says, be honest, how is the pace and rigor like when going through physics and calculus material in university? It's fast for sure. Yeah, you gotta stay on top of it. Like, you can't like just take an off week. Let's see. This question's from H. Yeah, the Mensa certificate, bro. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Mensa thing, dude. Do you know Ty Lopez was a Mensa member? I tutored Ty Lopez actually at one point. Does anyone know who Ty Lopez is? The guy with like the Lamborghinis. That was a $200 gig I got. I taught him fractions, by the way. Do I know any Galois theory? No, I don't. Do you have a timetable every day? What's a timetable? Like, do I have a calendar or do I do timetables? Yeah, it's pretty funny, yeah. He took the video down. I'm upset, dude. I was on one of Ty Lopez's videos, and I used to, like, point to it, and then he took it down. I'm like, damn it. I still have the check, though. I have the check he wrote me. Yeah, that's the books guy. Yeah. The guy that said, like, here, I'm in my Lamborghini with all my books. Look at this Lamborghini I got from some... Dude, I went to his house. I taught him fractions. Literally. That dude claims to be a Mensa member. Now he's getting investigated by the SEC for a Ponzi scheme. It's like, I don't know about that. All right, I'll give you guys another 30. What's up, Taco? Okay. All right, let's see. A harmonic oscillator consists of 0.2 kilogram mass on a spring. An oscillation frequency is that, and the mass and speed of that it passes through. What is the value of the quantum number? Dude, what? The quantum number? Dude, H, what the fuck is this question, bro? What? What is this, dude? What? This is not a quantum thing. Yeah. Y'all be nice in my chat too, please. It is a particle in a linear box. How the heck did chemistry sneak into here? This is actually kind of like quantum mechanics too. Trust me, I've done Calc 3. Yeah. Dude, and Odin like dumped like all this, dude. What is all this stuff? What is going on here, bro? There's a lot of stuff. Is n just equal to 1? Omega, can you help me with this one? I don't know how to do this one. It's like too simple for me. Yeah, final exam. Yeah, definitely stress. Yeah, we are getting into. I felt the stress at Costco today, bro. Yes. The solution, Jay. It's in the homework help channel. So when you join our Discord here, just scroll down to homework help, and then Jay, your username's right here, and then it's posted right here. Here's the solution for you. Cracked out on coffee. I had a lot of coffee yesterday, actually. Yeah, you're okay. Okay. All right. Let me see it. Quantum number for the energy level. Okay, so we know quantum energy levels are equal to this. Oh, I see. This is just ridiculous. Like, n's not gonna equal 1, 2, or 3. It's gonna equal like something like times 10 to the 30. So En is equal to n squared h squared over 8 ml squared. Okay, and then okay, we know that it has a speed of this as it passes the equilibrium position. So in terms of like conservation of energy, right? Hell yeah, if something I can do, yeah. If you have a box like this and it's oscillating back and forth, Taco, Eric, can you guys chill in my chat, please? If this is like x0 and it goes back and forth, when it's stretched out the most, like when it's like stretched this way, this is where all the energy is in what we call like 1/2 kx squared, which is in like the spring potential energy. When the thing is at the equilibrium position, okay, all the energy is in kinetic. So we say like at x equals 0, or like at x equals x naught, or delta x is equal to 0, E total is equal to 1/2 mv squared plus 1/2 k delta x squared, but this is 0. So this is all you got to do. All right, so that's equal to 1/2 times 0.02 times, and then they say the velocity is 0.480. I am gaming tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna do Roblox tomorrow, and then some Fortnite. Come join. As a fellow Riley linear stuff, dude, the Rileys they're multiplying in my stream, dude. Okay, this is etote. What's that equal to? I'm just gonna cheat and just get answers just for the sake of time. So this is equal to 2.3 times 10 to the minus 3 joules. Okay, cool. That etote can also be related to a quantum number n with like a quantum energy, like if we considered it like just a quantum particle. So we can set that equal to here. So 2.3 times 10 to the minus 3. And then now you can solve for n, right? So now n squared is equal to 2.3 times 10 to the minus 3 divided by, and this is going to be h squared over 8. M is going to be 0.02. And then L is the length of the box. Oh, interesting. Oh, how do I know the length of the box then? Oh, wait. No. Let's use this one. Cause yeah, actually, sorry. This isn't necessarily in a box. This is a harmonic oscillator. That's this. Aha. E equals h bar omega. Thank you. Yes. Or n plus 1/2 h bar omega. Yeah. Very cool. Okay. And then I can figure out what omega is, right? So omega is equal to 2 pi f, which in this case they told me the oscillation frequency was 1.5 hertz. So that's equal to 2 pi times 1.5. Yes. Yep, exactly, Holloman. Thank you, dude. Okay. So n plus 1/2 h bar times all this. Okay, this ends up equaling 9.94 times 10 to the minus 34. What's the link to the free course? It's if you go to the calendar here where it says streaming schedule, go to events, just hover over here, and it's called Actual Math Bootcamp. I'll put a link to it on this page. I should put it. I'll do that later today or tomorrow. But otherwise, if you go to our Discord and you go to the announcements, it's the latest announcement. Okay. So en equals this. So n plus 1/2 times that. That's all equal to this. Equal to this. Okay. So now we just divide this and then subtract 1/2, right? Which the 1/2 is going to be like so little, right? Okay, cool. All right, so this gets you n is equal to 2.32 times 10 to the 30th. Wow. My bad. Long time, as I said. I'm going to take a look again. No, this wasn't too bad, Omega. Honestly, like, yeah, it's okay. What is the difference in the energy levels En and En plus 1/2? Not very much, right? Because, dude, what? So, En, or En plus 1, right? So, En was equal to, like, 2.32 times 10 to the 30 plus 1/2 times 9.94. Yeah, I said it would be something like 10 to the 30, right? Yeah. Right? So then if I do En plus 1... that's just equal to this massive-ass number plus 1, but... dude, fucking 1 doesn't do anything, dude. What? Yeah. So En plus 1 is basically En. Because 2.32 times 10 to the 30 is much bigger than 1. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Good question, Owen. Ground state Schmorl. Yes. That's the one that has the foundational stuff. Yeah, that I give all my students. Yeah. That's it. Cool. Good question, H. We're almost to you, Riley. One more. Yeah, nice, Jay. Here, Jay, and I'll link you it. It's www.actual.net/actual-math. Should work. Yeah, there you go. I sent you the link in Discord. I tagged you. Okay. All right, let's see what we got next. Next on the queue. Ooh, find the area of the shaded region. Oh, this is cool. No, sorry. Delete this. This is fun math. Find the area of the shaded region the accompanying figure is the... Oh, wait, what? I think that means if the graph of r equals 10 tan theta asymptotic to lines x equals 10 and x equals... Oh, no. I see. Oh, I see. From the Pauli exclusion, it might be... So you're talking about from... Oh, yeah. Because of h bar omega over 2. Yeah. Well, it's h bar over 2, though, right? Yeah, isn't that it? Isn't it? Was it delta p delta x has to be greater than or equal to... I think it's h bar over 2. Is this the Pauli exclusion? Oh, sorry, Heisenberg uncertainty. Sorry. Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. Pauli exclusion is that you can't have like two spin up electrons in the same position. That's Pauli exclusion, right? Yeah. Electron degeneracy. Yeah. That's cool. That's almost like some PChem type stuff. Sorry, what is this graph? What the fuck is this graph? R equals 5 square root of 2 cosecant of theta. R equals 10 tangent of theta. Sorry. Wait, what? Dude, what is this graph? Oh, you do AMO. Oh, nice. What is that? Atoms, materials, and optics? Is that what AMO stands for? I did plasma physics for my PhD. I don't like that it's called R. So wait, this is in polar coordinates now? Is that what's happening? Yeah, dude, what are the bounds on this thing, dude? What the hell? I mean, okay. Yeah, okay. So instead of being like x is equal to 10, we know x is equal to r cosine theta. So 10 equals r cosine theta. So r is equal to 10 over cosine theta. Right? That's the bound. And then I assume because it's symmetric, right? I only need to find 1/2 of it, right? I only need to find this and then just multiply by 2. Okay. So, and then this intersection is at pi over 4, I guess. Right? Is that what they're saying? This point here is x equals... Dude, this is weird. Because they're writing x and y, but then they don't say that this is r and theta. I assume it is, though. Okay. This is where I'm tempted to just, like, figure out what the box is and then subtract it. Okay. Integral... It's r d theta, right? Oh, sorry, it's 1/2 r squared d theta. Right? Yeah, dude, yeah, who made this graph, dude? What? Okay. This is the area. This is area of a sector, right? You can submit them. If I can't do them, I have other engineering friends that might be able to do them. You can definitely submit them. Please feel free to submit. Okay. Where's my thing? Wait, and then where is the... What is that? R is equal to 5 square root of 2 cosecant of theta. Bless your soul, bro, dude, yeah. Oh, whoa. I see what they're saying. Oh, okay, wait. Wait, cosecant, though. No, shouldn't this be secant? Oh, actually, no, I double fucked this up. Sorry. Well, this question is just, like, garbage. X equals 10? No. Sorry. This happens at y equals 10. Got it. Okay. Y is equal to r sine theta. And they say that's equal to 10, right? So I should get r is equal to 10 over sine theta, which would equal to 10 cosecant theta. Where are they getting 5 square root of 2? Yeah, dude, someone like took too much salvia like writing this question, dude, bro. What? They're like hallucinating. There's so much hallucinations going on. Because like, what is this pointing to? Okay. I think I'm starting to understand it. This is the point. This is the point here. This is r, and this is theta. This is not y equals 10. This is y is equal to 5 square root of 2. Okay. Okay, fuck all this, dude. All right, let's just find yeah, because I think I just want to figure out the x and the y, right? It is. Yeah, right? 1 second, let me reload this. Can't you turn polar into rectangular? We can. Yeah. Is it common for problems to have r theta mapped onto our Cartesian grid in a confusing manner like this problem? This is an anomaly. 100% Jolie. Yeah, this is a very terribly written question, is what it is. Yeah, they usually don't do this. They usually don't write it like this. I agree. Okay. So yeah. And they gave us this point actually, which is nice. Because that is the intersection point we need to deal with. Okay. So for area, I had this written out, right? It's equal to 1/2 integral of r squared d theta. But in this case, we have like 2 graphs of r, right? We have like an r outer and an r inner. Yeah. So I think we just want to write this as 1/2 integral of r outer squared minus r inner squared d theta. And then let's think, which one's the outer one? Usually it helps to just like plug in. So let's think of like what the angles are going to go to. This is at least going to go to 10 pi over to pi over 4, right? So when theta is equal to 0, this is 5 square root of 2 over the sine is, well, that's bad. What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think this is what you get here, though. Right? I think this is at 0 degrees. Because think about it. Here, that's equal to the pi over 4. And if we were to plug that in, right? So 5 square root of 2. Cosecant of pi over 4 is 2 over the square root of 2. This cancels. You get the 10. Yeah. Okay, cool. I see it. Okay. So this is pi over 4. For this one. So if we start at 0, that's got to be starting here. This is the top curve. Okay, so the top curve is the 5 square root of 2 cosecant of theta. All right. And then I think we're going to go from 0 here to pi over 4, and then we're going to multiply by 2. So that's going to equal to 2 times 1/2, even though it's technically undefined at 0 for cosecant of 0. 0 to pi over 4. And then this is 5 square root of 2 cosecant of theta squared. We're not integrating around the solid. We're just integrating the shaded region. I'm just doing r outer squared minus r inner squared. And then r inner squared in this case is going to be the 10 tangent theta, right? Squared. And this is d theta. Okay, cool. Is this a nice integral? Maybe it is. Well, yeah, because wait, cosecant squared I know is just tangent, right? And then I think tangent squared I can do. Okay, so this cancels. Nice. Great. 0 pi over 4. This squared is 25 times 2, so that's 100. So 100 cosecant squared theta minus 100 tangent squared theta d theta. That's actually kind of fun. Oh wait, no, this is 50. Oh man, I thought it was 100. Damn. Damn it. Okay. This integral is easy though. Integral of cosecant is just negative cotangent. So this is going to be negative 50 cotangent of theta from 0 to pi over 4. And then for this one, tangent squared. Oh, wait. I also know 1 plus tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta. So tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta minus 1. Thank you, math teacher. This thing's... Oh, sorry. This is pi over 4. Thank you. Error on my part. I'm reaching the 3.5 hour mark of tutoring. I start making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so wait. This is minus secant squared theta d theta plus, and sorry, there's 100 on this, plus 100 integral of 1 d theta, and then this is a 0 to pi over 4. 0 to pi over 4. Okay, integral of secant squared is just tangent. Okay, so you get negative 50 cotangent. Here, we'll just leave all the bounds eventually. Okay, so minus 100 tangent of theta plus 100 theta. Ooh, very cool. And then this is all from 0 to pi over 4. Cotangent of pi over 4 is 2 over square root of 2. So negative 50 Wait, no, cotangent is 1. Opposite over adjacent is the same at pi over 4. Beautiful. This is 1. Cotangent of 0 is 0. Right? Well, it's technically infinity. Oh, shit. Shit. It's technically infinite. Oh, that fucking wrecks things, dude. I can do business math, yeah. Yeah, blech. This is this minus, so plus 50. Yeah, let's leave the cotangent of 0 just for now. Okay. Minus tangent of pi over 4. So that's minus 100. Okay. Minus minus. So plus tangent of 0, but tangent of 0 is 0. And then plus 100 times pi over 4. So what do we got? So this is nice. 25 pi over 4. And then I have like minus 50 minus 100. Or sorry, no, just 25 pi. Sorry, 100 divided by 4 is 25. Minus 100. But then I gotta deal with this. This is screwed. Oh, yep. Sorry. I'm making all sorts of mistakes today. Thank you. Should be minus 150. Thank you, Carson. How do I deal with this? The cotangent of 0, though. I think the issue is that at 0 degrees, right? This is vertical. This is also like almost vertical. We're close. I wonder if there's some trig identity that pulls that out. Yeah. Ugh, alright. This question was like garbage to begin with. Now it's just hurting me. This question's hurting me, my soul. Limit is also infinity. My bad for cotangent. Yeah. So yeah, we could have taken the limit. Are you saying like we could have done this limit as like x approaches 0 of this, right? But then I think for the other ones we're still safe though, right? This messes up. I guess secant squared. How can I see the problem statement? Oh, if you ever go to so here's the queue. Sorry, there's so many questions in the queue right now. Fuck. Actualofficehours.com. Just click on Justin, and that's his question that got asked. The question comes up. And then yeah, the link's there. Hard problems in the queue. Yeah, FMVox, dude. Yeah, I've been like... Dude, we were smooth sailing for the first 3 hours, and then I made the mistake of extending the stream 30 minutes, and now I've just been hitting, like, the mud, dude. This is such mud. Okay. I want to try to do other ones, so I'm going to say question mark. I don't know how to do this last part. If someone wants to find the answer for it and post it on my Discord, would love that. But let me just try to, like, see how many other questions I can get through in the next 11 minutes. Okay, cool. Cool question. Justin. A hard one, but cool. Riley says thanks. Sorry in advance. Oh, man.
Well done! Well done!
Yeah. Can you solve my chemistry? Is it quick? Let me see quickly what Riley has. Riley, if I can't do yours in 11 minutes, I'm sorry. But don't worry. Anything, even if I can't do it, will still get put in the Discord and someone will be able to solve it. I'm going to mark Justin's as unsolved because we didn't get to it. We got close. Yeah, let's just see. Let's see what we got. Let me just go through real quick what we got. Oh, wow. JFETs. Oh, this is fun. But also... Op amps are cool. Yes. No, but this is... Yeah. This stuff is all, like, just fucking, like... You do, like, KVL here, KCL here, and then, like... I don't know, like, collector current is something with something else current. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Justin. Yeah, try to mess around with it a little bit more. You know, here, I'll tag... What I'm going to do, Justin, for you... I'm gonna tag the math gods and say I couldn't figure this out. Be like, I couldn't figure out how to do the cotangent of 0. And then maybe one of them will come in and write a solution because they're pretty dope. We have some really, really smart math people. I mean, I'm decently smart at math, but I don't know. I just can't. Some stuff I just can't figure out. But thanks for the question, Justin. Thanks for hanging around too, since like 5:30. That was 3 hours ago. Okay. Let me see. What's cats I got? That's some pictures. Oh, I know. This was the Greek person. Cats, are you still here? Yes, I agree. It's undefined. Lucky Cat. Well, Lucky Cat, you're down here. Let me see. That's difficult. This, I believe, is integration by parts. I think this is integration by parts. Wait. Yes. Isn't it? Yeah, I think it's integration by parts. More chemistry. Wow, look at all this fun chemistry question. Man, JC, I need you to start streaming chemistry, dude. Lots of chemistry questions. Look at this one. This one is most definitely organic chemistry. Wow, there's so many fun chemistry questions. Right, and this is Supgoat. Yeah, this is another good one. Okay. Here. Just because I think I can do this one. Yeah, Omega. Omega, are you in my Discord? I'm going to post these in my Discord later if you want to, like, take a stab at them. Yeah, organic, because all the carbons. Yeah, I made that meme, like, organic chemistry is where, like, carbon's such a slut. Gets around everywhere. Alright, like, yeah, I'll do this one for you real quick. So acetic acid is titrated with NaOH. This is a strong base. Acetic acid, this is a weak acid, yeah? What is the pH after 20 milliliters of base has been added? Is this a buffer solution? Getting in at 2 minutes, cool. Yeah, let me make sure I post those. Because here's the reaction that I think happens, right? So if you have a weak acid hit by a strong base, The strong base is going to neutralize some of the weak acid. And then that's going to... and then this is going to form a buffer. Forming genuine bonds with 6 guys at once, right, Carbon? You can't pair bond like that, dude. I think you're allowed to use Henderson-Hasselbalch, yeah. Yeah, it's a buffer if the final point hasn't been reached. Which, yeah. This is the same molarity, right? But this is a lot less base. So I think we're allowed to use Henderson-Hasselbalch. Okay. You're going to get CH3COOH plus NaOH is going to form CH3COO minus plus H2O. You have 50 milliliters. So you're going to say 0.05 times 0.150 molar. So that's how many moles you have of this. This is 0.02 times 0.150 moles, right? So let's get numbers for that. This is 0.03. No, 0.003 moles, right? And then this is 0.0075, I believe. Right? Cool. So this is going to neutralize this. So we're going to say minus 0.003 minus 0.003. This is like initial change and then equilibrium. Or ICF, right? Really, it's not ICE. ICF. Yes. Thanks, Riley. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you, dude. This is 0.0045. This is 0. But then if this neutralizes this, you're going to produce more of this. So this is 0, 0. So then this is going to be plus 0.003. Okay. So now you have 0.003 moles. These are all in moles. But in order to use Henderson-Hasselbalch, I need concentrations. Okay. But we need concentrations. So, molarity is equal to moles over volume, which this volume is now 50 milliliters plus the 20 milliliters. Because that's the new amount of liquid in my solution. So this is 0.07. Okay. So, molarity acid, which is called like HA, that's going to equal the 0.0045. Yes, assuming that. Over 0.07. And then the conjugate base, which is the A minus. So this right here, this is the HA. This is the A minus. That's going to be 0.003. 0.07. Okay. And then, and I guess you actually don't need this, right? Because that's going to go away in the Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. Box says pH is equal to pKa. I think it's log A minus over HA. So that's going to be negative log of Ka. 1.8 times 10 to the minus 5. Yeah, you're right. You don't need the molarity, actually. I feel like you need this in some questions. I think it's when you do equilibrium. Okay, and then this is plus log 0.003 over 0.0045. Okay, what do we get from that? That's my calculator. Negative log 1.8 yes. plus log of 0.003. Divided by 0.005. Nice. What do we get? 4.56. Cool. I think that looks about right. What's up, Marv? Oh, wait, is this Marv from the gym? Marv from my lab, Marv? What's up, Marv? Doing a little bit of chemistry here. By the way, I'm in Discord. I'll take a load of Orgo questions. Yes, please do. Thank you. So pH is 4.57. Nice. Okay, cool. I think that's right. Great. Yeah, you're allowed to use Henderson Hasselbalch because you haven't eliminated all of the weak acid yet, and you have a buffer solution of weak acid. If it was a strong acid and strong base, then you just get complete like annihilation, and then you just gotta figure out how much H plus is left, and then that is the final. Yeah, you're very welcome, Lucky Cat. Well, I only helped you on one of yours, so but don't worry, the other one will get put into the Discord as well. And like Omega Kent said, he's another awesome chemistry guy. He'll go through and maybe help him out and so on. All right, 6 more chemistry. Yeah, no, I have to go. We're pretty almost at the end here, or I think we're overtime actually. Yeah, we are overtime. But let me put this one in real quick. For what was that? Which Lucky Cat question was this that I did? Sorry, was this the first one? It was the first one. It was your first one. Okay, so 11 post, 11 delete, and then you'll have that in there for you. One more. I just joined. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, there's a pretty long queue, William Turner. So even if it was one more, it'd be like 14 more. Which I'm glad. I'm glad you guys are submitting so many questions. This is great. But okay. Let's end the stream, and then I'll explain what goes on next. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to Actual Education Office Hours. Appreciate all the questions that you guys asked today. There were some tough ones, but it's okay. I enjoy the tough ones. The struggle makes magic, and like I said, if we didn't get to your question today, because there is a very long queue of questions, do not worry, because everything here will get added into my Discord. Where we have a whole team of friends and really smart people who like to go through and just like kind of solve these on their own free time. So, oh, what's up, Leco? So make sure, if you're watching right now, go to actualofficehours.com, that website right there. Go down and click join our Discord here. And that's where you'll be brought into the Discord, and you can see all the questions that have been asked today. Maybe your question that was on the queue, and you'll be able to see when your question get answered. If you recognize your question on the Discord, maybe drop your @ in the forum thing so that I know who it is. Yes. We had a lot of quantum mechanics today. But yeah, so if you found us on TikTok, maybe try checking us out on YouTube. There's a link here to visit our YouTube, because that's where all of the recordings are from all the streams. So if you want to go back through and rewatch. Also, Twitch is great. That's where we have our beautiful big horizontal format of the stream. So I invite you to go watch us on Twitch as well. And if you click on the streaming schedule here, you can find out all the awesome times that we're streaming and our friends are streaming. So that is the last teaching stream for this holiday week. I am going to do a gaming stream tomorrow with students. So if you play Fortnite, Roblox, you want to win some V-Bucks or Robux, come by the Discord. I'll make an announcement, and that's going to start at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Penn Center's doing something with Riemann surfaces, so go check out his stream. And then starting next week, we will have more homework help for you guys. Yes, if you want to rewatch the stream, exactly. So, very good question there, Lucky Cat. So if you go to visit our YouTube, and you go here to live, once this stream ends, the recording will be posted here, and so you can watch it here. If you want to watch it on like a not vertical format, I really recommend that you go. You can also see it on Twitch. So if you go here to watch live on Twitch, and then under our channel here, you'll see these are like the horizontal recordings. So for instance, this is the stream from yesterday, and then this is it in this nice little horizontal format. It's a little bit easier to watch on a desktop. Okay, cool. All right. That being said, thanks for coming by. We're gonna go raid someone else on. Yeah, you're very welcome, Lucky Cat. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for visiting the stream. If I didn't get to your questions, do not worry. We have other people that will work through them. And what we're gonna do, if you're watching, no. I'm gonna post them real quick here, Omega. Actually, here, I'll post them right now for you. Give me a second. 1 sec. Because there's a lot. I have to click a button to post all of them. Let's see, did it go through? I'm waiting for it. Just come on. There you go. Okay, all 13 of them just got posted. So you should be able to see them now in the thread. There's 13 new posts. Omega Kent. Okay, we're gonna go raid somebody on Twitch. So let's see, who else is streaming right now? We got... Oh, I love Thug Shell. She's so fun. It's her birthday, I think. Wow, I know a lot of people these days. Love it. Okay, go say hi to Science. They're great. They like to do science stuff. We like science stuff. All right. Have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of the holiday week. We will see you guys gaming tomorrow, or we will see you on Sunday for the next office hour stream. Peace. You're welcome, Jay.
Welcome the heck on in. How was your stream? What were you up to? Tell me. We doubling. Hang on, let's get our second song. Song round 2.
Science stream, but we ain't bugging.
I can't get enough of this
what we got. The tracks arrive.